Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits.
It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday. It's too cold for Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Yeah.
And welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show. First instant feedback of the day. It's from Brian from Toronto, Canada. This is my first time listening to you on XM radio. I loved you on FM. Jim Norton better be there.
Oh.
No, we couldn't be bothered with Jim Norton, and we figured when we got the new radio show together that we would throw Jim Norton to the curb with lots of other people that used to help us with our fine, successful radio show.
Really?
So you will not be hearing Jim Norton on this fine Opie and Anthony show, Brian. F Jim Norton. He's dead to us.
Aw.
That sea sucker. Good morning, Jim Norton.
To me. Oh, you. Listen to me, you cocksucker.
Yeah, we were listening to all sorts of things getting ready for the show today. But we got to start with Whip 'em Out Wednesday. It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday, Anthony.
It is indeed.
And this is a national radio show, so I
I
guess
thought you were going to say it's a national holiday.
it should be at this point, but it's not. It's freezing in New York, but we got to remember this is being broadcasted pretty much all over the world. Because we got an internet feed thing going on, and syndication underground, and
Yes, we do.
and people buying their XM satellite radios in the States, and then going over the border so they can listen to the show, like that guy in Toronto, Canada.
Yes?
It's worldwide, so I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of wowing in the New York area today, but
But in the warmer parts of the country, of course.
I think Phoenix, Arizona is gonna have some fine wowing weather.
Little
today.
wowing.
I do.
Florida.
Florida,
Uh-huh.
I sure hope that some of the ladies down there will flash their boobies if they see the wow in the back of the trucks or the wow stickers on the cars or the homemade wow stickers.
Old retired titties in Miami or something.
Hey, I'll take that.
Sure.
Even a bad one is a good one, right? As they say.
Slow down.
What?
No.
No?
Yeah, I guess for the surprise factor, like, wow, she's flashing me. Not like, whoa, those are hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. We got to work today, and we're all in our winter coats because it's only going to be, I think, like 29 degrees today.
All bundled up.
All bundled up. We're all in our winter wear and our big fluffy coats and hats and scarves and.
I can't stand winter. I can't stand it. I get up. My time is rationed out to the minute, pretty much, these days. You know, I try to sleep as long as I can, and to have to get up now and then. It takes so long to get dressed.
Because you got to put
so
layers
easy.
on. You got to
put on your layers. It used to be so easy. You just throw on a T-shirt. You're out the door. Now it's the coat. And you can't put the coat on while you're in the car. So you got to leave it on your passenger seat. And then when you drive in, and then I get to the parking garage, now I got to get dressed in the parking garage and put the heavy clothes on for the walk over to the studios through just... Ben almost got assaulted again.
Well, yeah. Ben almost gets assaulted every other week.
It's a dangerous walk through this city at night. It's nighttime when we come in. Let's face it. It isn't the morning. It's still last night.
We'd like to think it's our morning, but you're right.
No.
When you walk by the bars and you see people going, good night,
Yeah. Take it easy.
Fun. And then you're walking down the street and
Call
me. And then you walk a little further and you hear.
Yeah, the cars are bouncing.
Know how many cars I've seen bouncing since we started this show?
Of course.
I mean, for all the perverts out there in the New York area especially, probably in your town, wherever the fuck you're listening to this stupid program, walk around at 4 a.m. That is when people are effing in cars.
Are banging.
I've seen, I got to keep track. I've seen at least 3 or 4. At least.
It's like Grove Street out there.
What?
Yo, it's like Grove Street out there, CJ.
What the hell's Grove Street?
You're not playing GTA?
Yeah.
Part of the Grove Street gang.
Oh, okay.
And you pull up to the whores. They get in your car and...
These aren't whores. These are just girls that
They're
have had
bar
a lot.
whores.
Well, I don't know.
Bar whores.
And then the windows are all fogged, and it's like, oh, God. I remember I used to be that guy in that car. And
Now you're off to work.
Now I'm off to work with my little backpack and my little freaking little freaking thing of granola, and I even bring in my own milk because the milk here it goes sour, and then you have the farts all day. What happened to us, man? What the hell happened?
Well, now we have to. Well, you walk the whole way, or you take a cab.
Sometimes a walk, even though the company doesn't want us walking.
It's insanity.
I think the company's trying to protect their investment or something. That's why they got Master Poe and his bloody ghee from yesterday. But
Ben now almost got assaulted, and it's the old gag again. It's the old gag that they're all using out there. All the homies that want to kick your ass and rob you here in the city, all use the same ploy.
Well, today when I got much, I had about $10 on me, but he goes, yo, let me talk to you for a second.
Yeah,
right on 6th Avenue.
That's not what you want to hear at 4:15 in the morning.
That's the gimmick. You're on a sidewalk. It's kind of dark on the sidewalks by the buildings, and the middle of the road is nice and bright. But you're walking on the sidewalk, and then you hear, yo, man, I want to talk to you. Yo, can I talk to you a minute? You're like, you'd have to be a complete idiot or a rube from another state or something to walk over and go, yes. And people feel so self-conscious. They don't want to be racist.
Right.
So they're like, I better talk to him. And you walk up and you know what you get? You get a knife to your neck, or you get just punched as hard as he can punch you in the face, and you get robbed. You don't talk to people. That old gag. They're going to have to come up with something different for Ben. He's on to you.
Well, no, you know what it is?
Oh, go
ahead. No, you know what it is now? When I walk, I live on a side street between two major avenues. I get out and I walk in the middle of the road.
Right.
Just because I had this.
I started doing that because of you.
I had the knife at the neck over the summer. It's not very fun.
You walk in the middle of the street. That's the best place to walk.
Yeah, because you can go in any direction. But this guy, he was coming. See, the other thing is sometimes on 6th Avenue, some big trucks parked. So when I come around the corner from the side street, you can't really walk in the middle of 6th Avenue because it's 4 in the morning. There's cars flying. So I saw him coming, and I just walked right in the middle of 6th Avenue, right into traffic. But I wasn't
Very
gonna,
good.
Yeah.
You saved yourself. Could have been a statistic.
Well, no, I got grabbed by 2 dudes over the summer. They that's all they do. They engage you in conversation.
They tussled your hair and let you go.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I wish.
No.
Yo, man, that shit is messy.
Yeah. Yeah, they put a knife to your throat.
I had a knife at the neck. That was real fun. It was
And they
my
asked for your
birthday,
cash?
too. Yeah.
So I think we need to do something because it's so cold out.
Yeah.
I think we have to find out where XM Satellite Radio broadcasts from. They have studios all over the country.
You want to go to a warmer climate for a little while?
Hell yeah, man.
We'll take a little time.
We should do a week or two somewhere else. I know they have studios in Nashville. I think they have set up in like L.A. I think they got something down there in Florida.
Can we tee that up?
We'll tee that up, and
Blue sky it?
before we blue sky, we'll have to talk to the gang down in Washington.
Tee it up.
But I'm sure those guys will have to circle that back around to try to figure out if they can do something.
Now, do
with
you
it.
own this idea? You own it?
I don't own it yet because it's still baking.
Yeah. Okay.
We got to let it bake for a while and see what happens. So.
All right. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling corporate. They'll probably invite us down to D.C. Hey, it's Sal. It's so cold.
And it's 10 degrees warmer down here.
They got anything in Florida?
I know they want us to go to the D.C. soon and start broadcasting a few shows, but
Yeah, that'll happen.
I want to go to Nashville. I've never been to Nashville. That could be some fun.
Yo, can I
radio.
talk to you for a minute?
Don't go over there. Don't. He's going to hit you.
I know. Let's say hi to Rob, who's doing a WOW sticker stop today. I got to explain something to the new listeners of the Opie and Anthony show. We're not getting any help from Washington at all. A lot of talking, and I hear things are in the works, so I don't want to piss anybody off in D.C. But the fact is that we're pretty much doing our own marketing until they, wake up. And the listeners have taken it upon themselves to do their own sticker stops. So what's going on? Like, we send them WOW stickers? Like someone will say, hey, I want to do a WOW sticker stop, and then we mail them stickers, and then they hang out on like street corners and stuff and hand out the WOW stickers to kind of spread the ONA virus for us.
Look at that.
These guys are legit. I mean, they've had banners up. You can actually buy an XM radio at their store, and they got girls there today. They got coffee, donuts, all kinds of stuff.
And bagels. It's Envision Accessories. It's 1164 Sunrise Highway in Bayshore. So if you guys are in that area, they're there now handing out WOW stickers, and there's girls, coffee, donuts, bagels. And if you have a friend that doesn't have an XM satellite radio yet, bring them there and hook them up, all right?
Bayshore, huh? Do the girls have that big waterfall front hairdo where they tease it up straight?
We like to call it the peacock.
The peacock?
The peacock hairdo.
Where from the front it looks like they have a lot of hair, but they turn sideways, and it's just a facade. They have a big hair facade in the front.
Yeah, well.
They brush everything forward and let it fall over their shoulders.
Oh, Rob.
That.
Is this the guy doing it? Oh, I'm sorry. Rob, what's up? Sorry, Anthony.
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
What do you got?
Hi.
Happy Wednesday. Nothing. We're just, I'm picking up a truck mixed down at the shop. He's got the stickies. He's got the donuts. He's got everything ready to go.
Okay.
Looks like a fun day, man.
Awesome.
There we go.
Check in from time to time. Let us know how it goes, okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah, these wild sticker stops are pretty much happening every day. So, well, it's just amazing we have to do our own marketing, advertising.
No,
I
listeners
think
get
at this point we all should come to work with our hard hats so we can get our office complete.
When are we going to start doing that? Building our own office?
Like, it's so funny. They call down there in Washington. They call us every day after the show, and they're surprised we're not here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because we don't want to sit in this studio more than 5 hours a day. Ant and I sit in our seats for 5 straight hours, from like 5 in the morning to, well, even more, till about 10:30, 11.
Yeah.
And then we're done. We want to go home because there's nowhere to hang out. We have an office that's still under construction.
Wouldn't it be nice? We did an interview with Hustler magazine yesterday. Wouldn't it have been nice to leave the studio, go into our office or something, and he could have done the interview while we hung out in there and did what we do in the office? But no, we had to sit here in the studio. They took a couple of pictures of us in our office.
Yeah.
Amidst construction materials.
It's worse than that. Steve should take a picture of what our office looks like.
Oh, good idea.
And put it up on foundrymusic.com and opieandanthony.com.
Yeah,
So
take a
it's-
picture
Boys
of
would
our
like
office.
Steve to take some
Just-
pictures.
Just
And then
to
we can,
show you what we're up against, because they're just taking their sweet old time, and then we bitch and complain. You know, they yell at us and like, hey, you don't want to lose people down here in Washington. You want everyone on your side,
On your team.
You want everyone on your team, but look at this. We signed this contract, I think, 3 months ago at this point.
Take pictures, and then we can update it every so often, and you could follow along at home.
That's
on
not a
the
bad
progress
idea.
of our office.
Let's take the first picture today and put it up on foundrymusic.com and opieandanthony.com, okay?
I wish we'd have started this earlier. You'd have been stunned at the progress.
Well, the funny thing is, Keith the cop was in for the first time in 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
I think he came in on Monday, and he couldn't believe it. He said the office looks exactly the same. Exactly the same.
Nothing done.
It would be really nice to have a place to hang out after the show. Then we could maybe take phone calls and do interviews properly. You know, the Hustler guy had to find just a blank white wall to take our picture.
Uh-huh.
And I think we came up with a good picture if they have the balls to use it. I had my fly wide open.
Jimmy is staring longingly into your open fly.
Jimmy is like has his head down, staring into my my crotch with my fly down, and Anthony's just looking straight ahead like, you asses.
Horrified, and there's an electrical cable hanging from the ceiling in between us.
Yeah, well,
Isn't that great?
it might make for a good picture. I don't know.
We need an office. Is there even a timeline? Has anyone even said like when the office might be working?
By July. They're saying definitely by July. Without a doubt by July.
You know, at this point, I just give up on things. I just give up, you know. Anthony and I, you know, we're mother effers, and we are very motivated, and, you know, we are the best radio show in America, and we want the people around us to realize that. But I guess eventually they'll realize that, and they'll catch up to us, you know. But I give up.
Yeah,
I give up on the office. I give up on the marketing. I give up on, you know, maybe a variety of good comedy bits when we go to break. I just give up on all that because you can only yell and scream long enough before you don't have enough energy to deal with it. So we'll deal with what we have control of, and that's our radio show. When these mics are live, I know it's going to be good radio because we control it. We don't have to depend on anybody else.
If I have to hear Dutch clutch all day long, if I have to hear that dice bit again, or the Red Fox one about the hippopotamus lips.
See, is this the first week of us being on the air? No, we're 6 weeks into it, and it's still the same problem, which means the system they have in place, it just doesn't work. So we have to figure something else out.
You got to work.
So I give up.
I'm resigned
just
to the
give
fact
up.
that this is my spot right here in the studio. This will be my space now for quite some time.
And this is mine right here.
I don't foresee an office with a desk or anything. Stuff like that.
Let's say hi to Glenn in New Mexico. Hey, Glenn.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, buddy?
Nothing. Hey, when's that webcam coming up?
Yeah, when are we going to be able to tie into that?
Waiting for an answer?
Why does it
August,
take
sir.
so long?
August, we're going to have that webcam set up. They're working on it.
It's killing me. It's killing me hearing all these chicks come in and not be able to see it.
Well, we have these cameras set up so they can watch us for some reason. It's like, screw that. If we're on camera during the time we're on the air, then let's share with our listeners. Most of the time it'll be boring stuff, but
but you'll be able to pop in on us.
It'll probably be pretty cool to check out from time to time.
Just pop in on O&A. You type it in, and boom, there we are.
All right, well, we're just waiting on that as well, Glenn. So maybe we'll have an answer by mid-December on that one, all right?
Can
All right.
Question.
They're too busy coming up with new corporate lingo down there to be bothered with things that matter. Yes, Jimmy.
Does this look like a bowl to you?
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
No, they didn't give you that as a bowl.
Yeah, I asked for a bowl so I could have a little cereal.
You got a plastic container that like a sandwich would
I don't
come
like
in
how
from a
you
deli.
count on your breakfast food by staring over here and seeing what I brought in.
Why not?
Why don't you bring in some food?
I brought in some coffee money. I got you coffee. I figured it's a fair trade. I get you coffee.
I told you to buy me coffee.
Well, I knew I'd have to do something. This is my bowl for
That's
breakfast.
a little plastic thing that
I can't tell
the
you how
delis
bad
have.
I want to bite somebody.
That'll work as a bowl.
No, it won't work.
Where do you find a bowl in New York City at 6:20 in the morning?
A lot of places.
You don't. Where?
Any place that would sell cereal.
A deli.
A deli?
Yeah.
Would have something better than a sandwich holder.
It's probably dirty.
Oh, it probably is just filthy.
All right, really
Has
fast.
fecal matter in it.
We'll get you a bowl. Relax. Let's say hi to Stalker Patty. We got to get an update here. Stalker Patty.
Hey, how are ya?
Good. What's going on today?
Oh, nothing much. Nothing much has happened so far. I just woke up.
All right.
Oh, sweet dreams. Did you have sweet dreams last night?
Yeah, I did.
Dreaming of not being a virgin anymore?
Oh, no, just, I don't know. I don't remember what I dreamed.
I woke up, my bed was wet. I think I'm a squirter.
My cat.
Oh.
Actually, I just sleep with my cat. I have a pet that gets right into the bed with me.
Poor cat.
I know.
Imagine you're looking out and it's like, anyone could have adopted me. I could have been in a nice house, but here I am living with Patty.
Patty's twat is like catnip for the cat because it hasn't been washed out in 20 years.
Patty, do you rub a little cat food down there and let him lick away with that sandpaper tongue?
No, I'm not that desperate.
What do you mean you're not that desperate?
I'm not that desperate.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are. You're as desperate as they come. You haven't had sex ever.
Ever, and you're 50 years old.
Well, don't worry.
I'm not worried.
Trust me, I'm not worried. I don't lose sleep over the fact that you're still a virgin.
Well, first of all, I got to find a boyfriend, and then I can get busy.
All right. Well, where
Get
are we?
busy. Yeah, slow down on the lingo. I'm gonna get, but you won't be getting busy till you're having sex for 20 years. You'll lay there and take it.
I'll make up for lost time.
All right. Well, where are we with finding a gynecologist to check out Stalker Patty's twat? No one has come to the table. It's amazing.
We get emails about everything under the sun, and people want to help us. Not one. What's wrong, Jim?
Jimmy's horrified.
What are you doing? You just took us
He
out.
asked for a bowl and he got a
I
nice.
didn't take anything.
Now we all have to look at you.
No, you
What
don't.
did you do?
I didn't take anything. Go back to what you were doing.
What happened?
Nothing.
That's a nice bowl.
Are you mad at the bowl now?
No, I want to eat something, a bowl out of shit that people have been eating out of for 6 months. That's what you want to eat your breakfast out of.
Someone just brought in a bowl, and I don't know. Are there any facilities to wash things around here?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I won't. It's not important. Just go back.
Oh, poor Jimmy.
I'm not eating out of a bowl that somebody else has used. I'm not doing it. Go ahead.
But you can just...
Not happening.
No, I wouldn't either. I understand.
You could just wash the bowl out.
It's very nice that he went and brought in a bowl, but
fantastic. He's a great
truth
guy.
of the matter is, you can't eat out of a bowl. You don't know
The
where
guy
it's
was
been.
happy. He came in all excited like he solved your bowl problem,
But
and
don't
you
know
don't
where
like
it's
that
been.
bowl.
You don't know where it's
Absolutely not.
been.
Does it look dirty?
Doesn't matter. I'd rather eat it out of Patty's box. I'm not eating cereal out of a bowl that somebody that Frank Sinatra guy was probably losing his hair in 2 weeks ago.
Jimmy's in a bad mood today. I love it. I do like when you're in a
sleep, man. I'm really.
I love when Norton's in a bad mood. This is going to be an awful show. Hold on tight, kids. All right, Patty, so I don't even know what we were talking about because we had to look at Norton's bowl. Oh, yeah, the gynecologist, Ben? No. We still can't find a gynecologist. This lady hasn't had her vag checked out in 20 years.
Who would want to look at that?
Well,
Dude,
with gynecologists, it's, they take an oath.
Yeah,
this sworn oath that they must care for these people.
Yeah, the oath is they can't turn down a vagina.
No.
They get the really hot 17-year-old girl coming in for her first visit, and then they get the 85-year-old lady that wants to make sure, it's still happening.
That's the same oath Jimmy took. You can't turn down a vagina no matter what it's stuck on. Ugh, 70-year-old women.
All right, Patty, what's going on with Lady Di?
Nothing. I haven't gotten anything yet. I'm still waiting.
Oh, she hasn't sent over her resume?
Yeah, if you guys haven't followed this little soap opera, shut up, Patty.
Yeah.
Shut up. Be a good listener. We need listeners on this show. I was trying to set you up.
Okay.
Stalker Patty's trying to find Lady Di a job, is all I wanted to say.
Yeah, she's been out of work for quite a while. She's a drunk, and she gets fired from her jobs. And now Patty's trying to step up and help her out. She said, give her her resume, and she'll...
And you still haven't gotten the resume from Lady Di?
Not at all.
Huh. Lady Di.
How you doing? Patty, I sent you the resume.
I haven't gotten it yet.
Well, I don't know. I sent it to you the other day.
What a liar. You are a liar.
Well, you know, if you sent it the other day, it takes a couple days. I'll give you till Friday for that resume. But if you sent it the other day, I know how the mail works.
Right, yeah.
I used to say the same thing about bills. Oh, I sent that check.
Yeah.
No, I did. I'm sounding all sincere. No, really, I sent the check.
I think Patty would be an ass as a boss. You could just hear it in her voice. If she had a little power...
She does have a little power. It could diva.
So, Lady Di, where did you send the resume?
No, I did send the resume. I did.
Where? Where did you send it?
I put it in the mail.
To where?
From where I live. I put it right in the mail.
Where did you?
The mailman took it, and
who was it addressed to?
Why are we dealing with retards this early in the morning?
It was addressed to Patty.
And where does Patty live? Like, just give a.
Well, I'm not gonna say where she lives, but she lives in New York, New York. That's okay.
And where did you mail? When did you mail it?
I mailed it about maybe 2-3 days ago. Right now.
Well, she should have gotten it.
Well, she will get it. She'll get the resume.
You're lying. You didn't mail it 2 or 3 days ago.
Such a liar.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I did. So what can I tell you?
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
Great. And you're looking forward to maybe getting a job?
Yes, I am.
And waking up and going to work on a daily basis instead of hanging out at night getting drunk?
No, I don't do that.
You absolutely do. We called you the other day, and you were drinking with 2 guys in your apartment or house or wherever you live.
Stop it.
Tries to diffuse it by laughing, but you just know it's just a mess.
I thought you had a job as the Sheik's lawyer.
No.
All right, well, there's nothing here, right?
What?
No.
This thing isn't developing at all. All right, so Stalker Patty, why don't you call us when you get Lady Di's resume, all right?
Oh, I will.
She'll get it pretty soon.
All right.
She'll get the resume very soon.
Let me make a prediction.
She
will not get
over
that.
here.
No,
huh?
the office will be finished before she gets that resume.
You know
Fat,
what
lazy
she told
slug.
Me?
What?
You know what she told me that really bothers me? She says that if she has a job, she'll lose her public assistance.
Oh, you're one of those people.
Oh, you'd rather stay on the welfare.
And that might be a hesitancy that you get so dependent on something,
Yeah, that's right, Patty.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh, she doesn't want to lose her public assistance. So you'd rather stay on the welfare than get a job?
Well, let me tell you something right now. I'm looking out there.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
All right, where was the last place you looked?
The other day.
Where?
Oh, let me see.
The other day's not the answer to where, you ass.
She's pounding the pavement. She does it every day. Just walking is pounding the pavement.
What day was that? Dunkin' Donuts? Where?
No. Crossing guard.
Crossing guard?
Yes. I tried for that.
You tried for that?
I put an application in for that. These people, they have to call me back in order for me to go back there again.
Would you call you back if you wandered into a school with that awful stringy hair and alcohol in your breath? I want to cross children. You idiot.
It is not like that at all.
You look like Throw Mama from the train.
Oh.
You really do.
You're saying that to me.
It's the truth, though. We haven't seen you in 2 years. I don't know what the hell happened to you in our time off.
Let my hair grow, that's all.
Well, how about you wash it?
I wash it every day.
You don't.
Yes, I do.
You wash it with oil. Probably Wesson oil.
Don't.
All right, so what's going on with the crossing guard thing? They just haven't called you back?
I put in an application, and I guess they're going to call me back whenever an opening comes up.
They can't hire you as a crossing guard because the cars would never go. They'd stop thinking there was a truck in the street.
Never. No.
I thought Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall.
That's the last job I put in for.
Who's in the background?
A friend of mine that's, he's just having a cigarette and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Why are they up at this hour?
Well, there's only one person here, and the phone woke him up. So he's having a cigarette.
And what was he doing there?
Huh?
And what was he doing there? Hanging out last night?
No, he was. He's in the other room.
Are you having sex with this person?
No.
Another party at Lady Di's last night, perhaps?
No.
A little late night drinking, hanging out?
Another drunk from the local bar?
No, and no.
What's the name of your little club there? Lady Di's Welfare Flophouse?
No.
Yuck.
Welfare mothers make better lovers.
No, that is not true at all.
Ugh.
All right, so you're not having sex with this guy. You just
No,
drink. You just drink a lot with him.
Just a roommate that stays in another room.
She's
That's
lying.
all.
She's dying for this guy to bang him.
You are a compulsive liar,
Yeah.
Lady
No, I am
Di.
not.
Yes, you are. Everyone knows it, and everyone says it. Even Marian.
No.
You're a compulsive liar. You're incapable of telling the truth.
Yeah. Do you want to have sex with this guy?
No,
Why not?
because he's just a friend.
He says he's just a friend. Oh, baby.
And he'd probably rather fuck Biz Markie than her.
No difference.
All right, we're getting out of this. This is boring. Lady Di, we'll check in with you, all right?
Check in with me. You go ahead and do that.
Go get some help, please. We say it
Get some
every
help with what?
time we talk to you.
Stop drinking.
Stop drinking.
Yeah, you got to get off the sauce.
There's drinking and then there's drinking. We saw you. The alcohol is taking effect. Your face is bloated. Your liver's not working that well these days. I could just see it by looking at you.
All I got to do is exercise, and I'll be okay. And, the drinking, I did cut back on that.
You got to stop.
Okay.
Stop with the cut back. Just cut the drinking out. Go to a meeting.
All right. Thank you. Stalker Patty, any final thoughts?
I wonder how she appeared when she went to that interview. Did she get dressed? Did she look nice? 'Cause they're not going to give you a second.
I have nice clothes for that.
You don't have to.
You got to dress for success. You got to dress in business.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Patty's telling us she's got to dress for success.
Even a dishwasher gets dressed up for his interview.
I hate to admit this, but I love the new Patty.
Patty is
hilarious.
motivated. She's a go-getter.
If you guys only knew, Patty was a mess, too, when we first met her. But look at Patty making something of her life.
Patty, are you on any kind of medication?
No, I'm not. Just albuterol for asthma.
She's like a friggin' like one of those little yappy dogs. She needs medication for her asthma.
Patty's like Adrian. She's
just a mess.
Yeah, but she's getting her act together.
Getting her act together.
She doesn't sell turtles anymore.
I could see Lady Di showing up for a job interview, and did you have one of your big T-shirts on and that tinfoil bling you wear around your neck?
No, I don't go like that for job interviews.
Were you wearing a smart pantsuit?
Maybe a smart pantsuit, but no. Yeah.
Well, what'd you have on?
Huh?
What did you have on?
Well, I have nice pants on, and I have a nice shirt.
A nice shirt. Did it have buttons on it? Or did it pull over?
Buttons on the shirt.
Yeah.
If it has Mickey Mouse in the front, it's not a nice shirt.
It's not a nice shirt.
No, it doesn't have Mickey Mouse on the front.
All right, why are we continuing?
I don't
this?
know. I'm fascinated.
All right, Stalker Patty, anything else?
No, not at all. Still
So
waiting.
you ought to invest with somebody smart. You ought to go to a brokerage firm and invest your money.
Oh, man.
Lady Di, you don't even know what that means. The fake laugh again. All right, thank you, Lady Di.
It's too early in the morning. Okay.
Wait, Lady Di.
What? Okay.
Stalker Patty?
Yes.
All
Have
right.
a good day.
All right, you too. Bye-bye. There
Bye.
she goes. Can't help it. I love the new Stalker Patty.
Lady Di, you ought to eat from the 4 food groups. She's just a bevy of knowledge, of helpful knowledge these days.
She takes control, though. It's hilarious.
She was a mess that slept under the stairs in our studio.
Now she's like a go-getter.
And now she's the one telling everybody how to better their lives.
Hey, Doug, what's going on?
Yeah, going back to Norton's little cereal bowl there.
Yeah.
He'll stick his tongue up the whore's asshole, but he won't eat out of a cereal bowl.
Yeah.
Isn't that classic?
We used to talk about this, and I've given up on that, too. I don't get it.
You're right. I can't even argue. I know it's not
You will take a
consistent.
log in the face, but
Who won't?
A bowl that looks relatively clean that you could even wash out more, you won't use. I don't get it.
No. Oh, now what are we
Oh, my
thank
God.
you.
Dude, you're up to 1, 2, 3, 4 bowls.
There are 4 bowl type
No,
things.
there's not. There's 2 bowls. There's this odd little Ziploc thing which will serve as a bowl. and there's this thing, which is
It's a sandwich
it's not
container.
a bowl.
But you can use mine.
No, I can't.
Why? I clean it out.
Absolutely not.
No.
Eating out of another man's bowl.
That's gay. That is totally gay.
Yeah.
You eat ass.
So what? I'm not saying it's right.
Not yours.
Exactly. At least I don't want to stand there and smell it while I'm urinating. Swamp ass.
All right, Jesus. All right, Doug, you bring up a good point. We don't get what that's about either. So, all right, we have to go to Marian.
He brought me this.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
The other half of the retarded Laverne and Shirley. Yes, Marian.
Hi, Opie. Hi, Anthony. How's everybody doing?
Great, Marian.
I just want to let you know that
What
Diane
is this,
has...
retard hour?
Diane...
Get Corky on the phone for our
Diane
celebrity
has
interview.
Diane has been looking for a job. I've sent her to some places, too.
Oh, really?
And you know what? I tell her that you give places like 4 or 5 days. If they don't call you back, then you call them. But you see, she's not driving right now because her vehicle's kaput, you know?
Oh, so her car is broken down?
Yeah, her car's broke, and she's just like walking to places and busting it. So, you know, it's tough. Believe me.
She's on
trying.
a slippery slope.
I mean,
Broken
she's
down car,
trying.
no job. Before you know it, she's going to be homeless.
She's running a flop house.
She is on public assistance because I told her to go to public assistance for help.
Doesn't she have a kid?
Before
Yeah.
she was going to end up being homeless, I told her to go for help. Believe me, when I was in my 20s, I had the same problem that she had.
Yeah, how old is she?
But she's not in her 20s.
She's 42. I know that. But see, when you work in a place so long and they get rid of you, it's very hard to find something close to what you were making.
All right.
You know.
Why'd they get rid of her?
I don't know the whole story.
What do you think? Tell
It
us.
had
She
something to
started
do
telling
with
us.
her drinking.
See, it's none of my business. why
It
they
had
got rid
something
of
to
her.
do with her drinking, right?
It's none of my business.
That means yes.
No, it's not. It's none of my
I'm
business.
smart.
There is a friend of hers that's also a friend of mine who works there, and they didn't just get rid of Diane. They got rid of about 25, 30 people.
All right. Who's the guy that's
Same time.
Who's the guy at Lady Di's house?
I don't know him because I never met him, but I know her other friend.
Yeah.
And he seems okay. I mean, these people this guy that stays there, he's pretty cool. I mean, I've called her up and we've got on the phone and talked.
Is he paying her rent or something?
He's helping her out.
Helping her out.
In other words, he's like, he takes her places. Since her car is not drivable right now, he does take her places where she can go put
Drops her
applications
off to
in.
clients.
No, come on. No, I mean, guys.
Less than zero.
I'm listening
Di
to
gives
it.
good head and is dead.
Guys, I'm listening to it, and come on, she really is trying. I mean, she's in the jam right now, yeah, but, she's having a hard time. And
Marian, we talked to her last
trying
week.
to walk through a door.
We talked to her last week. It was like a Wednesday morning, and she was S-faced.
I don't know, because I was already at work, but the reason why I'm still home is because I don't have to work today. I have to go to jury duty. But I'm... Yeah, go ahead,
Imagine
laugh.
looking over at the jury where your life is hinged, and
I
looking
am
over,
going
and
to
Marian is
jury
sitting there.
And and you look at this cross-eyed freak.
Hey.
DNA evidence, you got a fat muppet
I don't
deciding your
accept,
life.
Jim. Hey, Jim,
My
I'm gonna
DNA,
see
how do you spell that?
I'm
Idiot.
going to see you on Saturday. I'm going to that show, and I hope you bomb.
All right, thank you. Why? Why are we doing this to
I don't
ourselves? All right, Marian, thank you.
Marian, you can't hope I bomb. That's very bad luck.
No. I hope you bomb on Saturday. I'm only kidding, Jimmy. I love you. You know
All right,
that.
but who are you coming with?
My husband.
What are you guys doing? Anything else? Or are you just coming to the stupid show?
Just me and my husband are going because Diane can't go. There's a reason why she can't go. She doesn't have train fare, and I'm not going to give her the train fare to go because then she'll want me to buy her a drink, and I'm not going to do that. I'm trying to get her to stop. Cut back. Hello. They hung up.
Who is she yelling at?
They hung up.
All right, in honor of Retard Hour to start the program.
I find the evidence very compelling.
Right.
Oh, could you just see her sitting there in that jury box?
Imagine, I think she might be the juror that's messing up the Scott Peterson trial.
Scott Peterson.
Scott Peterson having a problem with one of the jurors. I wonder if it's her.
Your Honor, can I look at the boat again? I don't think it could hold the weight of the body in the cinder block. So let me put my head. My head is just like a cinder block. I'll put it in the boat, and we'll see if it can float. Your Honor, that's very. I think we can't reach a decision. This should be a mistrial. The old jury booth probably looks like a whack-a-mole game. Old wacky characters in there. Just an awful head sitting in that jury booth. Oof.
Well, that's what those are the type of people they get on the jury, man.
But
everyone else is smart enough to figure out how to get out of it.
We're going to be sequestered? What does that mean? Sequestered.
All right. In honor of all the retards calling the first hour, Anthony.
Yeah.
I got an O&A classic that one of our listeners sent in.
Ooh, look at that. We got that album back.
Yeah, we're slowly but surely getting our stuff back, thanks to our listeners. And here you go. Retard singing on the Opie and Anthony Show.
It was Whip 'em Out Wednesday, so I flashed some guy on the Long Island Expressway. He was involved in a 7-car pileup. There was blood and carnage everywhere. But my tits looked great.
Please, wow responsibly. A public service announcement of the Opie and Anthony Show.
Prepare to be wowed.
What knockers?
Whip 'em Out Wednesday. Okay, fine. Wow me.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double time out.
Yeah! Yeah! It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday on the Opie and Anthony Show. Want to thank the fine ladies that are wowing out there. We greatly appreciate it. You guys keeping this wow thing alive. You see the wow on the back of the cars, or the wow bumper stickers, or wow written in the dirt on the back of trucks. That's a signal that guy or that lady, because some of the ladies out there enjoy a nice set of boobs as they're driving to work in the morning. Flash your boobs.
It's very chic for girls to be attracted to other girls' bodies, Opie. They do it all the time now.
It's the in thing, right?
Oh, very in.
See a lot
touching.
See a lot more girls walking down the street holding hands.
Yeah.
Of the teenage variety, by the way. It's all the rage in the high schools.
Will guys ever get to the point where they're able to comfortable enough in their relationship and their sexuality where they can walk hand in hand down the street as buddies, pals?
No, I don't think so.
Friends. Maybe you're going to lunch with young Ben, and you're crossing the street, and you just grab his hand, help him out.
Couldn't be any worse than holding his hair. And they do that in the Middle East, by the way. They walk holding hands. The guys hold hands in the Middle East, and they kiss on the cheek.
What is up with that?
Thanks, man. It's a homoerotic shithole. They hold hands. I was over there.
Oh, you saw this live, right?
Oh, yeah.
Over there?
In Kuwait, in the airport, they're all walking around, they're holding hands, and I've seen, like, dignitaries doing it.
Don't they have young boys, too?
Oh, yeah.
This whole thing about...
We did a whole show on this. What was the name of the young boys?
They have a name for them.
There was a weird name for them.
And they're married to these women who are just like objects. They're nothing over there. Wrap them up. They have sex with them to have kids and, keep their name going and their bloodline going. But they also have these young boys that they go out with and sometimes have sex with. I mean, what kind of culture is this?
They just don't like women.
Fantastic one.
Fantastic.
They cover their women up and they're holding other guys' hands.
Wrap them up. It's just an animal nation.
All right. We interrupt this program for the ozone midget sighting of the day. We go to Des Moines, Iowa.
I thought they fixed this problem.
And what problem?
The midget problem. Didn't they, like with screenings of pregnancy, you could rip them right out now.
Yeah, but most of these midgets were born like 20, 30 years ago when the problem wasn't fixed.
Is that it?
Yeah.
How long do they live?
You're talking like you're talking like Hitler. I thought we fixed this problem, meaning I thought we gathered them all up at this point.
There have been advanced in medicine
sent
where
them all
you
to the Oompa Loompa factory. What is wrong with you?
You could look into the womb and take tests and determine if your kid's going to be effed up, and in one way, be a midget.
I believe
and you can yank them out.
I believe on one level they have fixed that problem, but what about all the people that are already walking the earth with this?
How long do they
affliction?
live?
They can live a long time. Billy
Barty? Is he still alive?
I think he finally died, but he lived like into his 70s or so, right?
So will we ever have a time on this planet, or at least in this country, where we just will not see midgets anymore? Are they a thing of the past? Because I remember growing up, I saw a lot more midgets. Saw a lot more midgets as a kid than I do now. So I think we're getting to the point where we might be, getting rid of some of these things.
I think with sonograms, like you said, that eventually once you can tell that it's going to be that, like you're going to notice that the only people who actually wind up having the midget baby are women who live in ranch house style homes.
Anyway, let's say hi to Mike in Des Moines, Iowa. What's up, Mike?
Hey, what's going on?
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, I was in this casino here in Des Moines last night, and they had this midget in there, man. It was funny as hell watching him. I was sitting there drinking, watching him trying to play. He kept running around trying to go to those big machines, the real tall ones.
Yeah.
He had to crawl up on that little stool, put his money in.
Crawl up. Where people...
And then he'd crawl back down, walk around the side to pull the handle.
Were people putting coins in his mouth and pulling his arm, thinking he was just a clever slot machine?
Oh, he hit the jackpot on the one. He hit jackpot, man. He leaped off that stool. I was sitting there getting drunk watching this, man. It was funny as hell, man.
He has to jump up and grab the lever with two hands. And he's hanging there.
Wow, jackpot.
He couldn't even pull the top of the lever. He had to pull it from the side.
All right, thank you, Mike.
He pops his head out of a big pile of change on the floor that he just won.
Hey, can I get some help over here?
Oh, it was fucked up, man.
A midget in a casino.
I don't know why that makes me giggle every morning. The midget sighting of the day.
Climbing up on the stool,
so
putting
bad.
the coin in, and then having to climb down and pull the handle.
It's so bad, man.
It's like a set of monkey bars for him.
You guys got to calm down with the midget sightings, though. We want to spread these out. We have one more for today, I guess. Danny from Arizona. What's up, Danny?
Hey, dude.
Hey, make it fast. Let's go.
Hey, my doctor's a midget. I pulled his name out of our company book, and I need to go in and get my prostate examined.
Oh, God.
I got cancer in my family. So I'm sitting there waiting for him to walk in on a chair, and he walks in. We're eye to eye to each other. I'm 6'3". He sits down in that little spin stool, and his feet are dangling, not even touching the ground. I'm doing all I can to stop him losing it. So I drop my drawers, and he puts on a little rubber glove, little air pockets in the tips of his fingers, and proceeds to examine my prostate. I'm biting my lip because I want to start cracking up. His finger's about the size of those little pre-packaged carrots. And I'm sitting there. I'm thinking to myself, this guy can't even reach my prostate. How the hell he?
Yeah, those little fingers aren't long enough.
I know. So I walked out there thinking,
that's a hot story.
That was a wasted day. So.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's something. Was he? When he walked in, was he kicking his stethoscope?
No, I still go to him. I bring my kids so we can get a good laugh. You just want to pick him up.
You just want to pick him up. That's what every midget wants to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is cute, though, man.
All right, Danny.
All right, later.
Midget
Bye,
doctor.
there you go. Danny
That's
from
something.
Arizona. And that concludes today's Ozone Midget sighting.
Yeah. Midgets. A midget doctor.
Ugh, that's hilarious.
Must have been very tough for him working his way through school.
CJ has some info
There's
on
Markham absent.
On the
Here, you jack off.
The boy hand-holding thing, Anthony.
Yeah.
CJ.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Hey, I was deployed over there about a year ago, and we went to Kuwait City Mall, and we saw the guys walking around with the other guys holding hands and kissing on the cheek. But we also saw guys walking around holding boys' hands, multiple boys. And the worst thing I saw is when we went to McDonald's in Kuwait City. There was a guy there. He had to have like 13 or 14 boys. It looked like a Kuwaiti whorehouse. It was nuts. But even worse than that, the way they treat the women over there. I mean, I guess they like boys a lot more than women because they had the women say if there was two men riding in a pickup truck and there was a quad cab, they had the women ride in the back of the truck regardless how cold or rainy it was.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
it's like a whole nation of Steve C's over there.
Yeah, and they sit when they pee, too.
I don't get that.
What, the guys sit when they take a leak?
Yeah, they do. You'll see them like out in the middle of the desert just sitting there squatting. You think they're like, I don't know, sitting in meditation or something like that, but they're actually taking a piss because they're afraid they're going to get it all over their clothes or something.
Yeah, they wear that dress.
Oh, they're atrocious.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Kuwait's awful, isn't it, dude? Aren't they just awful people in Kuwait?
They're really terrible people, and you have to make sure that you shake with your right hand if you shake their little nasty hands at all.
Why, do they really wipe with that hand or something?
Yes, they do. You go into those the porta potties, I swear to God, there's like handprints of shit all over the walls.
Yeah.
Wait, you're not kidding?
I swear to God, I'm
So
not.
what? They wipe with their hand and then just wash it off in the sink, and some just wipe it on the wall?
Yes, you could have as much
what-
toilet paper and wet wipes and everything in those stalls, and they don't care. They'll wipe it with their hand, and then they'll just wash their hands. It's something about their religion, but the peeing when they sit thing is because if they get it all over their clothes, they can't pray that day.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah, it's nasty.
Was there just everyone reeking over there? Was it just a stink fest?
Like if you look at the rural Kuwaitis, yes, but like the rich ones that live in the city, those guys are they're driving around in Ferraris and stuff. The little boys in the side seat, but it
all
reeks
just
over
gay
there.
pedophiles over there.
They don't work because what do they get, like $100,000 a year or something, just because they're Kuwaiti citizens because they're so oil rich. Like they don't work at all. They just get money for living there.
For living there?
Terrible.
Yeah,
Terrible.
they have 16-year-olds driving around in Ferraris and Lamborghinis over there. We had some pass us over there flashing us the West Side sign, listening to Dr. Dre.
Oh,
That's
West Coast,
something.
yo!
I'm gonna relocate to Kuwait. Sounds like a nice place.
That is bizarre. All right, CJ, thank you so much.
Something.
Hey, take them easy, guys. Hey, Norton, you rock.
Thank you, CJ.
You know what?
That's what we're fighting for over there, to defend the right to.
That's why they got taken over so fast. Everyone in Kuwait, all these third country nationals, they're not going to defend the country.
No,
they don't
no,
give a shit
they
about
just-
them.
yeah.
They don't fight for themselves.
They just said, "Come on in, rape,
Yeah.
pillage, whatever you want to do." Wow, that's a weird way of life. And then we go over there and defend the people, and no, there's no outcry at the way the women are treated over there. Like you do anything to a woman over here, it's over, Johnny. Even if you don't, if they even allege harassment, sexual harassment on the job. It's a big thing. You're losing your job. You're losing money. But for some reason, over there, we go over there and send our troops over there to defend it. And they're really a nation of awful people.
Although there's something to be said for the fact when you and your boys are going for a ride, hey, bitch, get in the back of the pickup. I want to
like
talk to
that
my
part.
friend.
Okay.
There is something about that that's attractive.
Get my young boy up front here, and you could sit in the back.
Yeah, the svelte lad and I want to talk. C blocker and that awful mask.
Jesus. You know, we have the boardroom commercial. We don't play as much as the restaurant commercial or PSA.
Oh, right,
PSA.
the PSA.
Yeah,
domestic violence PSA.
Yeah, and this is the boardroom one.
Yeah, she was getting her nose in where it didn't belong.
Look at the next slide. You can see now that our operating costs are up 23%.
Ron, I think it's 19.
No, the new numbers are right. It is 23%.
You stupid bitch. Don't you ever correct me in front of people again. What do you think you are, you ignorant cow? You think you've got the right to tell me anything?
You wouldn't get away with it here. You shouldn't get away with it at home.
So I was in the grocery store, and there was this stock boy stacking melons. So I figured, hey, I'll show him some real melons. Well, when I flashed him, he lost his balance, and the entire stack of melons came crashing down on him. He was suffocated under 2 tons of melons, but my melons are still juicy and perky.
Please, wow responsibly. A public service announcement of the Opie and Anthony Show.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. It's the O&A virus spreading across America thanks to XM satellite radio. The show getting more gooder and growing every single day, Anthony.
Well, it's more gooder.
Congratulations to Clemens, his 7th Cy Young.
Look at that.
42 years old, winning the Cy Young Award. And he's already thinking about retiring. He's got to come back one more year. He's got to do one more year. Unbelievable year for him. And then Kurt Schilling, I guess they operate on his little ankle thing there.
How did that go? His sheath?
His
tendon sheath? Oh.
I think it was breaking news in Boston that the operation went well.
Front page, probably.
He'll
tomorrow.
be in a cast for something like 6 weeks, and then rehab for another 6 weeks, and then he should be okay. And did you hear about this? Kurt Schilling's bloody World Series red sock, the actual red sock, because it was a sock that was bloody, will be auctioned to benefit the ALS Association.
ALS?
Yeah.
Oh, Lou Gehrig's?
Yeah. And they're hoping to get $1 million for the sock.
How great would it be if they got the sock and did a test and they realized there was AIDS in it?
How great would that be?
Oh, that made me happy.
The Hall of Fame wants this sock really badly.
And, the Hall of Fame.
And instead they're going to auction it off and try to get $1 million for this good cause.
Would they put it in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of crap is... I've never been to the Hall of Fame.
I went when I was, I don't know, like 12 or 13 with my brothers and my pops, and it's really cool. But if there were things like this there, that'd be great to check out, you know?
The Bambino's larynx or his voice box, is that there?
Yeah, put it in a little pickle jar or something.
Yeah. Kind of have his cancer-riddled voice box sitting up in a jar. Who wouldn't go to see that? Maybe then I'd go. I don't want to see a bat or a glove.
One of DiMaggio's World Series rings, maybe with 2 of Marilyn Monroe's eyelashes in it.
Sometimes she just didn't listen.
Oh, how great was
I want
Joe.
you to stay away from those Kennedys.
I need more attention, snooty bitch on the center fielder. Love Joe D.
$1 million.
$1 million, yes.
God damn. It is a limited edition.
Oh, no. Here we
limited edition, people. Kurt Schilling's Bloody World Series sock. Kurt Schilling's Bloody World Series sock, people. And you're going to get a McGuire and a Sosa rookie card. A McGuire Sosa rookie card with the Kurt Schilling Bloody World Series sock. It's a one-of-a-kind, people. It's a one-of-a-kind. We have a piece of windshield with Billy Martin's nose attached to it. Billy Martin's nose on a piece of Ford pickup truck windshield. And I think some bark from the trees on it, too, is a little extra added special attraction. Kurt Schilling's bloody sock. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a throttle handle from an airplane with Thurman Munson's hand on it. Jesus. Still clutching it. As if to say, giving more power, asshole. Thurman Munson's hand on a throttle of an airplane. Be dialing. Be dialing. Be dialing. Be dialing. We got a lot of this, people. We got a lot of this. It's about 42 feet of Daryl Strawberry's colon.
Oh, my God, you went there.
42 feet of Daryl's colon. Daryl, we got you colon.
You went there. Oh, my God.
Daryl, we got you colon. 27 feet of it, people. We're selling it by the inch. Be dialing. Be dialing. Be dialing.
Come on, do it.
We got Caminetti's nose. You want it? We got it. Limited edition. Limited edition.
Oh, yes. Are you insane? Oh, wait. Never mind.
Be dialing.
Well,
Put it on Flex Pay.
There you go. $1 million for his bloody sock.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll bring in $1 million. Everyone saw it on TV, so it's got to be worth something.
I wish I had the money just to buy it and wash it.
Spray a little shout on it. Scrub it. I could get this out. Sure I can.
What a great commercial that'd be for a product.
Bring it out of the dryer, and there it is, spotless white. Right. With the husband that just paid $1 million for it, beating his wife in the face.
She washed my sock.
That was my Schilling sock. You fucking bitch.
Well, guys, got good news.
Yeah?
What, Opie?
We got a new Monster Rain song.
Oh, no, I love this.
The listeners taking it upon themselves to write songs about Monster Rain. If you're a new listener to the show on XM Satellite Radio, I think we're going to, maybe take a day off around Thanksgiving, and we'll play a little catch-up. We'll play all these bits that we keep going back to, like Monster Rain, things like that. So you
don't want to give them a quick little thing on what it was?
Yeah, right.
People, because I've heard a lot of people complaining they have no idea what Monster Rain is.
Yeah, a quick thing is fine. The bit itself is just hilarious, though, because it's like 20 minutes long.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, when Jimmy was a young little child, how old, Jim?
I lived in Edison, so I'm guessing kindergarten, first grade.
Kindergarten, first grade. Him and a little playmate, another little boy.
Yes.
Would play something called Monster Rain. They would say, "Oh, Monster Rain is coming," and both of them would run underneath a porch behind a house and give each other oral treats. They'd suckle on each other's little boy nubs.
Cute little story.
They're little kids. What did they know? So it was, the game was called Monster Rain.
I'll tell you what, at least we knew the shame that was associated with that because we knew we needed an excuse to go into the porch.
Right, you had to hide. You couldn't just do this out in the backyard somewhere.
But just that we couldn't even acknowledge to each other what we were going to do.
Hey,
so
let's go
Monster Rain, all right, let's hide.
Yeah, it couldn't be like, hey, let's go onto the porch. It was, oh, Monster Rain's coming. Quick, run under the porch. That is very shameful.
Oh.
I bet you watched the Weather Channel every day of your childhood. You pervert.
Looking for the big M over your area. Oh, no, the big M is coming into our area.
The first one in his neighborhood to have a Doppler radar on the roof of his house.
Monster Rain moving into the area should be here for the next 3 days.
Right.
Get under that porch, people. Actually.
So,
how cute.
I still remember where the porch is. I'll go take a picture of it.
You do?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fantastic?
That would be funny if you took a picture of the Monster Rain
Snap
porch.
a little picture.
So, this little Monster Rain thing is taking on a life of its own. I want to play the first one because we have a lot of new listeners since we debuted the first Monster Rain song.
Is it Tuesday or Wednesday, Opie?
It's Wednesday. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought maybe it was Tuesday.
We should have done this on Two for Tuesday.
You're going to play a twofer, a Monster Rain twofer. Hey, if people could tell me what these songs have in common.
Yeah, if your favorite radio station does twofers, they have nothing to offer you. Absolutely nothing.
Twofer.
Two for Tuesday.
That's
it's a block party. Shut up.
I have grown to hate radio personalities. I can't listen to the radio. They talk
radio
over
sucks.
the song.
Radio sucks. Their gimmicks, their holiday countdowns, the Christmas thing's coming up soon. Oh, the Thanksgiving thing. Oh, could you play that Alice's Restaurant? Oh.
Yeah, every year radio stations play Alice's Restaurant.
Here it is, people. Get ready. We're going to play it another 15 minutes.
They promote it for weeks. Weeks. Don't forget. Thanksgiving morning, Alice's Restaurant.
Hey, we're the only station going to give you Alice's Restaurant Thanksgiving morning. The only station playing it at 9:10.
What is Alice's Restaurant?
Alice's Restaurant?
Arlo Guthrie
song?
Oh.
You know that one? You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant.
Why is that a big thing for Thanksgiving?
We'd play it, but it's like 30 minutes long.
I have no idea why it turned out to be. I guess because the song has a part in it, and it's about Thanksgiving. It's about like going.
I don't
there
know why.
Having Thanksgiving at Alice's Restaurant.
Does it even say Thanksgiving in the song?
I think it does.
It's about.
I think he's having dinner at Alice's Restaurant.
I know it's about glossy photographs down in the
8x10 glossy photographs.
It's probably a consultant's idea.
An insultant. And then the consultant came to the station and told him to play my song over and over again every Thanksgiving. Shut up!
Radio consultants stink. They've wrecked this business.
We got into the VW micro.
You remember a lot of the lyrics.
You got the song? You cannot get away from it.
We don't have the song?
The computer crashed again.
Has it been crashing, guys?
Crashed yesterday.
Oh.
All right, well.
And the computer crashed, and we couldn't get the song played, so we'll just sit here jacking off and playing Monster Rain.
So they took me down to the station.
Oh, yeah.
With the 8x10 glossy photographs.
Whew, awful.
You've never heard that?
We went to the dump and...
went to the dump and collected the glossy photographs, I think. Something like that.
8x10 and
just
implements
talks
of
for
destruction.
a half an hour.
It's pretty much the original rap song.
But, oh, really? But then the hook is, you could get
anything you want at Alice's Restaurant.
I've heard that
Just
line.
walk on in, it's around.
All right, anyway.
Yeah.
So
I've heard that line. Whenever I want a good laugh, I just put on Ray Stevens songs.
Well, you see, that was the setup. That was the setup.
They call it the streak.
That was the setup, and then we would have played a little bit of the song there for you, but the computer crashed. So why don't we play the first Monster Rain song, and then we'll talk a few minutes, and then we'll play the second.
So
Monster Rain song.
you're gonna play the song and then back sell it, and then front sell the other one.
Sure, I can do that. I don't know who does this one though.
What's back sell it mean?
Well, when you play Leonard Skinner at Freebird, you got to tell everybody that it was Leonard Skinner at Freebird because they're so stupid they didn't know that it was Leonard Skinner's Freebird.
I hate the way they talk up until like when the music starts, and then what do you call it? They call it hitting the post.
Right. Hitting the post, yes.
And they talk over the music like the music isn't part of the song.
If you listen to your favorite DJ, you realize they have nothing to say. Yeah. When you get those rock DJs that go, well, you just heard Aqualung by Jethro Tull. Before that, the Beatles' Revolution. Zeppelin gave us Kashmir. And Tom Petty, Running Down a Dream. It's called a laundry list.
What a list of awful songs.
And then it's like, and right after this, we'll be playing some Pink Floyd, Us and Them, on the home of rock and roll. Idaho's home of rock and roll.
Idaho's?
Well,
there's a home of rock and roll everywhere.
In every city. All right, this song is by Pappy.
Pappy?
Good old Pappy.
Who's your Pappy?
This is the first Monster Rain song that came in, and then for the people that have been faithful and listening to us for all 6 weeks, we got a brand new Monster Rain song as well. So here was the first one that came in.
Monster Rain, Jimmy, Monster Rain, thank you for all the joy and shame. Summer showers underneath the porch was the place we'd meet, so discreet, very sweet, oral treats, Monster Rain. fella monster rain. Two cute kids playing Dick and Jane. I recall how you cupped my balls with your meaty breasts. What a mess, let's confess, it's better than incest. Monster rain, little Jimmy, monster rain. Hey, why you got such a twisted brain? I can see you upon your knees, uncle from behind. F your mind, how you whine, crinkle, crinkle time, monster rain. Hey, Mr. Monster Rain, I said thank you for polishing my taint. Though you hang out with O&A, still the memory stays of lucky days. Still got stains from monster rain. Silly piece with a monster rain.
Monster Rain by Pappy on the home of rock and roll.
That one's pretty good.
It's not bad, right?
Not bad.
Creepy.
Huh?
Isn't it creepy? It had like a creepy sound to it.
It's not as creepy as actually doing Monster
I was a
Rain.
boy. I didn't think I got a rod at that age.
I was a little kid.
Oh, look at you backing up a little
I'm telling you
bit.
the truth. If I'm going to admit that, I wouldn't, deny the rod. That doesn't make it any less gay.
We got a lot of music today for the show for some reason, and we can't go down to Washington and take breaks because the computers crashed. Thank God. So we got complete control of our show today.
These people don't know how to let a bit go.
What?
Jack Mehoff from Long
That's not
Island.
the guy's name.
That's what he wrote. From Long Island.
Yeah.
John Crook's left nut. John Crook's left nut, people. They just don't know how to let it go. Ted Williams' frozen head. Ted Williams' frozen head.
If they could get his head and put it in the Hall of Fame, the line would be a mile long.
Oh, my God. Imagine if you could
we
see
all
his...
like to think that we're civilized. You kidding me? If they advertise that his freaking frozen
Hall of Fame,
Mr. Freeze head is on display at the Baseball Hall of Fame, I'm there.
Yep. Good. I saw a whole special on that. There are a lot of misconceptions about the frozen head thing and frozen body. People have this image that you're going to have this frozen body, a frozen head, and then in the future when they're able to cure a disease and mount your head on another body in some wacky alternate universe, you're going to be fine. You'll just have your Ted Williams head.
Yeah.
But the head does break apart. The body breaks apart. It becomes like frozen barbecued beef. Like, really. There's really no way. There's no way to preserve the body. It breaks apart.
You just gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Isn't that awful? But they think, it's going to be so far in the future. They're going to keep these things frozen for so far in the future that they could even, deal with that problem.
Fucking head comes apart?
Holy shit. You ever see a fucking head come apart like that? Monster Rain.
All right, so we have the second Monster Rain song.
I love the second one. Now, I've heard this already.
You like this one better than the first?
I like it better than the first one.
Whoa, what's wrong?
Sorry, Pappy.
Oh, come on, Jim.
It's probably the interns.
No, because you're smiling.
All right. I need a little bit of that over here.
It's fine, dude. There's nothing.
No, there is something.
Dude, spray his
There's
ass.
Air
Just
that
spray his ass.
Came out of your ass. All right. This whole place.
Ben, relax. Jesus.
Ben loves spraying his ass.
And Ben loves laughing.
These guys are great, but I didn't realize this was Imaginary Bill. These guys are a great band. They play in New York all the time.
Yeah, this is Imaginary Bill, and here's another Monster Rain song.
I have not heard this one.
This one is pretty funny. Yeah, you're right, Anthony. This is better than the first one.
It's my favorite so far.
I'm sorry to Pappy from Jersey, but I think
Pappy did a great job.
I think Imaginary Bill has you beat so far. Here's another Monster Rain song.
Here I am, out for a stroll, minding my own vampire business. Hey, what's that noise under the porch? I better investigate. Oh my goodness, stop that. Now I'm scarred for life. I was walking one fine day when I first saw two young eager boys hidden under the porch. One was little Jimmy Norton with eyes so round. He was on his friend's crotch making slurping sounds. He did the rain, he did the monster rain, and now his clothes are all stained. He did the rain, it caused him mental pain. He did the rain, he did the monster rain. With his little buggy eyes and soft little breasts, young Jimmy saw that he was making a mess. His hair was all sticky, but he kept his pace. Now we know why he likes hookers to piss on his face. He did the rain, he did the monster rain, the monster rain. Little Jimmy was game, he did the rain, it caused him mental pain. He did the rain, he did the monster rain. The two boys were just having fun. The monster rain had just begun. The other boy's father caught them and he said,
Hey there, what are you doing to my son?
Hey, young Jimmy, let me tassel your hair. Why you're so sticky and covered in sweat? Your spit-stained cheeks are so very pale. Why not just invent a game called The First Night in Jail? He did the rain, he did the monster rain, the monster rain. Little Jimmy was game, he did the rain, and now his clothes are all stained. He did the rain, he did the monster rain. Now that Jimmy's a little older, he must repent that he has such memories of rubber cement. He should have protested and stated quite plain, dude, I'm not gonna taste your DNA. Oh no, you hear that? They're at it again. Man, that's disturbing. I'm going to have my eyes washed. Why would anybody even tell this story? Little Jimmy Norton's a sociopath.
And there you have it, Imaginary Bill.
Wow. Very good.
The latest Monster Rain song.
He did the monster rain.
I'll be singing that all day.
That's a good one.
Good. That'll be stuck in my noggin all day long. He did the Monster Rain. Very good, man. Well, we would take a break here, but the computers are still down. Yeah?
Computer. Working.
All right, you guys want an update on Ashley?
Ashley from yesterday, who told her mom
this was the real deal. We weren't buying it, but then we were able to confirm that this actually happened.
Yeah.
We had Ashley call. She's 19 years old. She's had a crush on her father's best friend for a while. I guess the father's best friend is her godfather too, right? Or something like that?
Well, I know that the best friend, the one that had sex with the daughter, his wife, because he's married,
right,
is the godmother.
Oh, okay.
The girl that he had sex with. So I don't know if he's the godfather.
So basically this guy's been coming to the house since Ashley was like 2 or something. And Ashley's mom and dad are good friends with this guy and his wife.
Don Corleone, it is an honor to have sex with your daughter on the day of your daughter's wedding.
So I like when you put that in my mouth from your grandson, Frank. Can I fuck your daughter for old time's sake?
And the dick she sucked was a masculine dick.
You can act like a whore! What's the matter with you?
So we have an update here.
Uh-huh.
Ashley decided to tell her mom live on our show.
She was the greatest piece of ass I've ever had, and I've had them all over the world.
Wow.
And a man in my position can't afford to be made to look ridiculous.
What days did you have sex with him? Tuesday, Sunday, Friday, Wednesday, Monday.
So she decided to tell her mom live on our show, and we had the wacky bit alert happening in our heads, but it turns out it was the real deal. So
yeah,
we were able to confirm it. But we have Ashley on the line to give us an update, and I hear it's not a good. It's not going to be a good update here. So once again, to the program we go with Ashley. Hey, Ashley. Oh, wait a minute, Ashley. Damn it.
Opie.
Hold on, Ashley.
Yeah.
Okay, you're there. Cool.
Hello.
What's going on?
They threw me out for I got the shit kicked out of them. I don't know if my mom called Lisa or not. She said she did, but Lisa's in St. Petersburg, so.
All right, let's back up.
Who's he?
So after the show, you went home?
Yeah.
And I heard that your stuff was all over the lawn?
No.
Huh?
No.
Oh, that's what Eric was saying.
Did you get thrown out?
Yeah, they threw me out.
And where are you staying?
I'm at the hotel now, but I think I'm just going to go stay with a couple of friends.
And what happened to the guy?
My dad went after him.
Oh, how did he find out?
My mom told him.
She wound up telling him.
You wrecked a friendship that probably goes back 20 years.
Well.
Who cares? He got laid.
So now what are you going to do?
The only important thing.
What are you going to do now?
Probably stay with friends. I don't know.
So why would you call the show and announce this to the world?
I wanted to be a little bitch, I guess. Backfired in my face.
You wanted to be a little bitch?
Yeah.
Get back at your parents for a little something?
Yeah.
Why would you want to do that to your mom? Did your mom do something to you?
No, she's just been ragging on me lately. And
Yeah. Yeah, when they rag on you, you got to have sex with a family friend.
Exactly. Boy, you really showed her. Now you're living in a seedy hotel and with friends.
What do you look like?
I don't know. I'm good looking. I have real long brown hair, blue eyes. I'm about 5'2".
All right, the important thing. How much do you weigh?
Mm-hmm. The last time I weighed myself, I was 107.
107?
Okay, that's good.
Very nice.
So you're not a fat girl?
No.
Because I'm not saying it's wrong to ruin a family friendship, but you just got to not do it over a fat girl.
No. Have you talked to the guy?
Yeah, we were together again last night.
Oh, you were you? Is he footing the bill for the hotel?
Yeah.
Wait, so did your father find him?
Yeah.
And he beat him up a little bit?
Yeah, my dad gave him a pretty good beating.
And then you had sex with the guy again last night?
Yeah, we were, he said that he'd get me an apartment, but he paid for it. I don't know.
So did you bang him after he was all
hell's going
beat
on
up?
over there?
It's so sad. Oh, my nose is running.
Oh, all right.
And I'm trying to signal that I need the paper towels that are right in front of Ben, and they're like looking at everything. What do you need? You need something for the show? It's like...
Well, I just didn't know. You're looking at Ben, and Ben's turning the page, so I thought you wanted me to signal Ben.
I was really going to get him back. I tried to talk him into staying here
Wait,
longer. I was going to blow him over the radio.
You were?
What?
You should anyway. What do you mean you were? How about
here?
What's that?
Here.
Where is he? Having his wounds tended to?
He went to work.
You were going to blow him on the radio?
Mm-hmm.
This gets better and better every day. You know, you're
Could
right.
we get your mom on the line while you blow?
Oh my God!
Blow on the radio.
What I wanted to do, I wanted to get my mom on the other line, and if my dad was still home, I wanted to get them both on the other line.
Why do you?
And tell them that I wanted to apologize to them, and I was going to blow them over the radio and just say, "Here, fuck you." Hang up.
All right. Why do you hate your parents so much?
Because they rag on me all the time.
That isn't hating your parents. It's just a
school.
fun little prank,
Yeah.
Opie.
And what kind of ragging do they do? Go to school, don't dress like a slut, get a job,
clean your
room.
Get that older man's cock out of your mouth.
What kind of ragging could they possibly do?
The normal ragging.
What?
What you guys said, they're just constantly on my back about something.
No, I have nothing.
Did Fred get beat up badly?
Huh?
Did your dad belt Fred?
My dad bit out of him, yeah.
So, but would Fred go on the phone while your dad's on the line and get a Hummer like that?
Well, he won't. That's why Fred wouldn't stick around. He said he wasn't going to do it.
Oh, he's the one that put the kibosh on that whole thing.
All right, well.
You really want to get even with your parents, you come to New York and blow a comedian. That will really, I'm telling you, that will really bother them.
You know, I think
live with you, Nor.
She wants to live with you.
I couldn't have you live with me because I like living alone, but you could certainly spend a couple evenings.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, we got about 12 guys that work on the show. I think we could kind of just rotate you around a little bit. You know, you're ripe for a career in porn. This is perfect. This is like a perfect resume.
Yeah, you really are a porn star in the making.
I mean, what are you going to do for a living eventually? What do you want to do with your life?
Small town Pennsylvania. She's going to go to the big city and just start hobbing knob. Nice.
Wait, you got her mom on the line here?
Yeah, I have her on hold. I mean, I have her off the air so she can't hear.
Oh, okay. Let's put the mom on the phone too.
Mike is saying, when was the last time? She said the last time she weighed herself, she was 107. When was that? 1982. It was a little trickery she did. She said, last time I weighed myself, it was 107.
Janice.
A couple days ago.
Nah, I'm kidding.
Janice, your daughter keeps calling us every day here.
Yeah.
So what happened after the show?
Well, I called up Lisa, and I told Lisa.
You did. You told the wife of the guy.
Yeah.
And how did she react?
Oh, she was furious. She's actually getting on a plane to come home today.
Why was she in St. Petersburg?
Visiting her family.
You called her in St. Petersburg?
Yeah.
You ruined her vacation? You couldn't tell her when she got back?
No, I don't think that's something you should wait on.
And what did she say?
She was furious. She was furious with me, even.
Why? What did you do?
I had the baby.
Besides raising a slut.
Yeah, she was furious with me, and she was furious with her husband, and she's coming home to deal with him, and then I think she's going after my daughter.
And I guess your daughter was in the hotel again last night, or the motel, whatever?
Whatever, I don't know where she is. I kicked her out.
Oh, you haven't talked to her since?
No.
Huh.
Now, you told your husband also?
Oh, yeah.
And what did he say?
Well, he disappeared. He came back later, and a couple hours later, he had some bloody knuckles, and he said he took care of it.
Took care of it.
Did he throw his bloody gi in a dumpster? And claimed that his dog was in a fight?
The dog.
I'm still freaked out over that story. Wow. So you haven't talked to your daughter since?
No.
What would you like to say to her?
I just can't believe that you would do something like this to me.
Yeah.
I've done my best to raise a decent family.
Where do you think you went wrong? Not enough discipline?
It must have been.
Maybe not enough guidance?
I don't know. I'm there. I stayed home every day. I let my husband go to work. I stayed home with the kids.
You know, I don't know.
You were home, but were you really there?
I don't know how to tell you this, but your daughter wanted to
oh, Jesus.
Give your husband's friend a BJ live on our show today.
Oh, my God.
But she wanted you on the other line. She was going to say she was going to apologize, and then she was going to start sucking and say, fuck you.
Why is she doing this to me?
Oh,
I'm doing it. You know, I'm doing it to myself.
Oh.
What have I done to you that you need to repay me like this?
Good question.
We wanted answered
Hanging
immediately.
on me?
Ragging on you? I'm your freaking mother. What else do you want me to do? Oh, okay, you could go ahead and do that. I don't care if you play in traffic.
Ooh, easy with that harsh criticism.
Yeah, what kind of nagging do you do?
I expect certain things done, like I don't expect to find her pile of laundry at the bottom of my steps so, that everybody falls over it. I don't expect her to let her makeup lay around all over the freaking house so that everyone picks up.
Makeup.
I mean, it's not like I ask her to paint the house.
Yeah, just little chores you want her to do.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And I'd like her to be respectable, and I'd like her to get her work done, and I'd like to get her grades up. But that sounds ragging on her.
It sounds like normal mother stuff. But your daughter doesn't think it's normal, and she needs to get back at you by having sex with her father's best friend.
Wow.
So you tell her to pick up her makeup and her semen-stained clothes off the floor?
Oh. Hey, are you using birth control, Shannon? Whatever your name is. What is her name?
Ashley.
No, Ashley. I looked up in the phone line. Well, for some reason, no names are typed in on the fucking phone thing.
Because the computer's down. I told you that.
The computer's also for the phones?
Yeah.
This fucking place. Jesus Christ. I'm calling her Bill because I see your name Bill up on the screen. What do I know?
How about you use your memory?
I'm in the moment. I'm not thinking about fucking names. I'm thinking about what I'm going to talk about.
This is one of the biggest freaking stories we've had.
And with all the whores that we have on the show, half of them use fake fucking names. Am I supposed to remember goddamn aliases?
I want to ask a question. It's important.
I'm looking at instant feedback. Her name's Jim D. It's Hey, Would You Blow Me on line 5. What do I know?
Oh, you fucking mother for a nickel.
We're going to play that in a minute.
Listen, you.
Yeah, you
Ashley?
rat bastard.
Ashley?
Yeah.
Do you like wiffle ball?
No.
Would you be willing to come to New York?
Yeah, you want to come visit us?
Maybe.
I don't like that. How about a yes?
I'd like to get a gander at you. We'll put you up in a nice hotel. Get an older gentleman to come in and have sex with you.
Oh, gosh.
No?
All right, well, Ashley,
Yeah.
what do you want to say to your mom today?
I'm not going to stop doing it. I don't care how mad you guys get, how worse it gets. I'm not stopping.
She's loving this because she's winning. She's winning.
I think
now.
she's loving it because she's...
If I could talk him into doing it, I'm definitely going to blow him over the radio, and I don't give a shit what she says.
Wow, man. Wow, she's finally getting the attention she wanted her whole life.
This is the attention.
It's good.
And
What's Mom's name again?
Janice.
All right, Pat McGroin.
Janice.
Yes.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm here. What?
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I think you're going to have to give up on this one.
A lot of people are suggesting cool songs we could be playing in the background, but no, we can't. Our computer's broken.
I thought the computer's back up.
It
keeps turning on and off.
We could play Pink Floyd's Mother.
Ashley, did you guys fool around after your dad spoke with Fred?
Yeah, it was about 2 hours afterwards.
You gotta like this Fred. This guy's got some gumption.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of spunk, and it's all in her.
Did he have any injuries?
Wait, no, you know what? He nailed me real good doggy style, too.
Oh, my gosh.
Took out his aggressions his dad took out on him. He took it out on me.
I can't take this anymore.
You are so foul. I can't believe you.
Took out the aggression.
Oh my God.
Wow, that is really nasty. Was he all cut up and banged up?
Yeah.
Yeah. You made him feel better, though, right?
What did he say when he was banging you doggy style?
He wasn't saying anything.
Yeah.
He was moaning with pleasure and delight.
Wow.
Wow, there's nothing to say after that, huh, Mom?
Hey, Ashley, you haven't spoken to your father, have you?
No.
No.
Where is he right now?
Daddy, no, he's not home. He went to work. He works like he has been for the past 20 years of you being alive. No.
Supporting, he works to support that beautiful 19-year-old ass.
That's right.
Who his friend is violating.
So she could buy her whore clothes.
Oh.
That's where his hard-earned money's going to.
You know what? You can finish paying for school yourself. I'm not paying for that either.
You put a roof over her head.
Go ahead. Stop paying for college and see what I do. I'll be really vindictive.
You know what? I'm not paying for
Will
anything
be?
for you.
What could she
I'll
possibly
come and
do?
fuck him right in front of
What are you going to do? Give birth on the air for me? I don't care anymore. What could you more do to me?
We tried to do that bit years ago, but it didn't work out.
What else could you possibly do to me?
I'll scream right in front of the house.
People that I didn't even know knew right away who the hell we were. I went to the supermarket yesterday. Oh, my God, do people look at me.
So you're going to screw him right in front of your mom now?
Yeah, if she quits paying for college, I'm going to be an asshole.
Going to
be an asshole. When he starts...
You might want to give up that...
back about 6 years ago when you started.
Ooh.
All right. This is getting very uncomfortable, so I don't know what to tell you, Janice.
No, I don't know.
All right.
I washed my hands of her.
Yeah.
I'm done.
All right. And Ashley, any final thoughts here?
No, I said if I could talk Fred into it, I'll call you back.
All right.
Oh, what a little slut.
Do you think Fred's wife is going to come and knock on the hotel doors? There's a whore in your hotel.
Oh, I'll bring her right to the hotel.
There's a whore in your building.
What Lisa's going to do.
I'll bring her right to the hotel. She's so furious, I hope she rips every strand of your hair out.
No.
All right. All right. I guess there's the update everyone was asking for today. It hasn't gotten much better today, right, Aunt?
No.
All right. Well, Ashley, good luck to you.
Okay, thanks.
And Janice, I don't know what to tell you. What, Eric? I'll put him on hold.
Can you do that?
Place them on hold?
Yeah, put them on hold.
Shut up.
Can you do that? Or is the computer broken?
We can place them on hold. Place, more gooder than...
How come there's no names up there for Anthony to look at?
I don't know. It's a mess today. All right, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, there goes the mom. And Ashley, thank you.
Let's go to patio furniture on line 3, Opie.
All right, wow, that situation is getting worse.
Bitch.
That situation is getting worse, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't look very good over there. It's
And trust me, that's the real deal. We know for sure. So she's a little twisted that she wants to do all this on the air. But who are we to say no?
I want to meet her.
Instant feedback from Middletown, how she could actually get more vindictive and cause her parents more hurt than what she's done. She should blow a black guy on the air. That's what our listener's saying, not me. I just read it.
All right.
You're right.
I do believe it's accurate, but...
Are the computers back? No. My God, we got a break.
Ben.
All right.
Don't you just have to restart it?
It has been.
Oh, Ben.
There goes the
getting
phone.
a phone call. Very important.
Why does Ben always look like there's a fan on him?
You know it's not the barber calling. Confirming your appointment?
Yes. We'll see you February 8th.
All right. We can play more of the 2-bar tape, I guess.
Look, you.
I love him.
I'm gonna cut your fucking throat.
Hey, there's a lot of prank call CDs and tapes out there. Florentine does an excellent job. Yeah. We've done a few ourselves, and I don't know, man, but this is the best one I've ever heard.
Nothing beats these two. The antagonist and the poor old guy, the victim.
Yeah, the old guy that runs the local bar, and this guy that just keeps calling him and harassing him.
And he just sounds like such an old salt.
Yeah.
Using all the old lingo.
Yeah.
He's all tough. And if he ever found this guy, I'd love to be there.
As he cuts his fucking throat.
Well, the guy's dead now.
Is he?
Yeah, this goes back a while.
Yeah, it's probably really old.
I think this is at least 10, 15 years old.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
It goes way back.
I read a big thing on the old guy. He was like in his 80s when he died.
Really?
It's like 83, Red, yeah.
All right, Red. Good old Red. Let's take a listen to this.
Hello?
Oh, it's Jim then.
Who?
Jim.
Jim who?
Jim.
Who do you want to talk to?
Jim.
Jim who?
Nasium.
Who?
Nasium.
Jim Marian. Jim Marian. Not here.
You sure?
Positive.
Okay, thank you.
Hello? Yeah. How's the grave there? Let's see, you motherfucker, cocksucker, you cocksucker. Why don't you come over here face to face? Your mother is a fucker, she's a cunt, and you're a... I'm a suck your mother's cunt, you son of a bitch. I'll beat the shit out of you, bastard. Why, you lousy son of a bitch. I'll give you $500 to come to... You just wait till I get a hold of you. Why, you fucking bum, I know who you are. Yeah? God help you when I see you. I can't wait to get a hold of you. When I catch you, I'll put I'll do booze things out of your both cheeks. You remember it for rest. I know you, don't worry. I know you, and I'll get you. Pig. Are you cocksucker? Why don't you come over? I'll come over. I'll come over and meet you, you motherfucker. Yeah, you wouldn't have the guts. Yeah?
Where's my father? Where's my father?
Your father is in your mother's asshole.
Yeah?
You fucking bum. Hello?
Yeah, listen, I had it with you, you son of a bitch. Where do you want to meet me, you fucking have it out?
Well, you yellow red bastard, you motherfucker cocksucker. Yeah, I've been fucking, your mother's been sucking my prick for many years, and you're trying to make a jerk out of you. Why don't you come over and meet me face to face, you motherfucker? I'll walk over and meet you wherever you want me.
That's what I want. That's what I want.
Where are you? And I'll come right over.
You son
of a bitch, you motherfucker. I wouldn't come.
I'll come down here.
You son of a bitch.
My friend's in the bar right now.
I got your belly. Come on over, you son of a bitch.
My friend's there right now.
You
Why don't you talk to him, you yellow bastard?
Why, you lousy motherfucker, cocksucker. You'll fuck your own mother for a nickel, you son of a bitch. You're a motherfucker and a
You son of a bitch. Nobody can talk to me that way.
The very worst of the Opie and Anthony FU line.
I just want to say fuck you to Cam at University of Denver. Thank you.
I'd like to send out a big sloppy F you to that fucking cunt Ashley over in Pennsylvania. Great job, you silly whore. You just fucked up the dude's life. I'm assuming he's been married 18 years. The laws are anything like they are in Ohio. He's going to be making payments on that pussy for the next 9 years. He completely fucked it, and your parents, and his old lady, you stupid cunt. I hope you fucking feel better about yourself.
Yeah, this is a big fuck you out to Martini Steve, you fucking fag. I bet you and Master posted down in his dungeon of a fucking dwelling jerking off the old Chuck Norris flick. Bet he even smacked you across the fucking face with his cock. You sit there, thank you, sir, may I have another? You fucking fag. Fuck you, Martini Steve. This is a big F you, a big fuck you to DC. Jesus Christ, the fucking variety hour, man. Who the hell is putting that shit together? I've heard the same fucking song for I don't know how long now, just in different order. Heard the same fucking comedy bit. Somebody's sleeping on the fucking job. It's getting fucking pathetic, man. I'm about to turn the son of a bitch off. It's getting embarrassing. It really is. DC, get your fucking act together, man. You're ruining the show.
This is a big fuck you to whoever picked that goddamn faggoty-ass goddamn song for Master Poe. Why don't you guys pick something a little bit more manly like, everybody's kung fu fighting.
Call the Opie and Anthony FU line at 1-866-FU line 1. 1-866-FU line 1.
Well, fuck you very much.
The promo's about us celebrating the female. Nice, young, fresh vagina. Fresh vagina. Fresh vagina. Fresh vagina.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Yes, you did a good job on that promo.
There you go.
That's celebrating the female. I love it.
Much more gooder than some of the stuff that Steve has been producing lately.
Nice. Much nicer. Much. I think that was the softer side of Steve.
Yeah, we're checking out you're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. It's the O&A virus.
We're checking it out from in here.
Yeah, we are kind of bystanders today, I think.
Of course we are.
There's not much in the news, so we're just kind of making it up as we go along. We like to riff on the news, Anthony, but I don't know, we can talk about Arafat. He's in a coma. He's going to be dead any hour now.
He's hanging in there.
Madonna calls for troops. She wants the troops out of Iraq.
Not only that, she doesn't like American Idol. Like, the quotes they get from Madonna, like what she says matters to anybody.
Well,
she wants our troops out of Iraq, and she doesn't like American Idol. Just pretty much covering the whole field.
The only thing she should be saying is, Guy, please stop punching me in the face. Stupid whore and her awful husband.
And then we talked about Kurt Schilling's sock. Did we talk about Bert Reynolds and his blackmail?
Yeah, that's an interesting little story. He's being sued.
Yeah.
And he's suing back now. He's doing an O'Reilly thing. Some woman is claiming that Bert Reynolds, now I don't know how believable this is, was beating her. Of course he was. It's Bert Reynolds. How do you get into a relationship with Bert Reynolds?
It's been a known fact that he's been popping pills and...
Yeah, popping pills and
abusing
beating
women.
Every woman this guy has ever been with.
I don't know ever, but a lot of them.
They all claim that he's beat them. Every one of them. Remember Judy Carn from Ronan Martin's Laugh-In show way back in the olden days? She was like the first one that came out and said that Bert was smacking on her. And Bert used to just full-handed punch her right in the face. And then other women, because it's Bert Reynolds, they'd come on board. They'd hear the stories. Who else did he have?
Lonnie Anderson.
Lonnie Anderson. And she came forward and said, yeah.
Was he cracking her around, too?
Just smacking her in the head. Big kid speed bag workout on those big tits.
And so what's the new one?
Sally Field.
Yeah, Sally Field, another one. And then she came forward and said that Bert was beating her.
Did she actually come forward and say that?
Yes, she did. Every girl that Bert's been with.
All right, and now there's a new one.
There's a new one.
Saying that he's a pill popper and he likes to hit.
The guy's insane. He's very angry for some reason. And it's not even that, his star has fallen. Because he was doing it when he was the number one box office draw, Opie. Did you know that? He was the number one box office draw.
In the 70s,
back in the Smokey and the Bandit days.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'd like to go to the phones, but the computer's still down, so I don't know what these people want to talk about.
How about we call it Potluck Wednesdays?
All right.
Potluck. Uh-oh, we're depending on the
Why
phone
not?
screeners.
Why not? This could either be really good or really bad.
We don't even know what they're going to say.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, it's Daniel.
Daniel, and what do you have for the show today?
Well, I got a great story from last night, but first off, I'm glad to hear you guys back on the air.
Thank you.
I listen, of course, to Ron and Says here in D.C., and they talk about you guys a lot, too, being back. So
Yeah, they're our pals. We love those guys, and we'll work with them again someday.
my buddy called me early this morning. He works up in D.C., and he was actually at this bar in Alexandria. It was an Irish pub that he frequents, and there's this girl that he's kind of been talking to. She kind of goes there, too, a lot, and they've been talking for probably about the last month or so. Well, he finally went home with her last night, and after they had sex, she kind of went up to go to the bathroom to do what girls have to do after you fuck them, and he said he had that like bubble coming out as a fart, and when he farted, he actually shit on her sheets.
Oh, man.
And of course I was like, well, JJ, what did you do? He said he took the sheets. He said he's like, man, I panicked. He balled up the sheets and put it in her closet, and he just left. And I said, JJ, why did you leave the sheets? Why wouldn't you just take them with you? And, you could come up with some bullshit story later.
What kind of bullshit story can you come up with if you steal her sheets and run out the door without saying goodbye while she's in the bathroom?
I saw two Negroes walking by the house.
But here's the funny thing. Can you imagine her? She walks out of her bathroom. Her sheets are gone. She's like, well, where did this asshole go? She goes to her closet, and there her sheets are with shit all over them.
And then she unfurls the sheets, and there's just a nugget. Milk dud.
I think he could have had a chance to fuck her again if he just took the sheets. He could have made up some bullshit story.
Yeah, I think he pretty much blew any chance he had of sleeping with this girl again.
His crack would stink.
Exactly. All right, guys. Talk to y'all later.
Wow, that's a weird predicament because I kind of pride myself on being able to think on my feet. So when he's telling the story, I'm trying to come up with an excuse or something you can do really quick to remedy that problem. If that put a skid mark, if it was a firm nugget, he may have been able to just flick it off and, have it hit the wall or something and not leave any telltale marks on the sheets. But if this guy, like you said, a bubble, came out, it probably left something that couldn't just be readily cleaned. But I'm thinking what he should have done, go into the kitchen, grab some water, right? Spill it on the bed, and then grab a paper towel or something and start scrubbing it. And then when she comes out, go, I went to get something to drink. I'm a klutz. I spilt it all over the bed.
No, you just got to take the sheets home.
Or maybe even something like that she had that could stain in the refrigerator as a drink. And you say, I went to grab some grape juice, and I spilt it in your bed. I'm sorry. I'm cleaning it up now, though. And just try to scrub that nugget mark
You're
off
thinking
of it.
too much.
Why?
You get dressed, you take the sheets, and you leave.
How do you make an excuse that you took her sheets?
You just leave, and you throw them in the dumpster with the bloody ghee.
There's no way.
And then blame it on your dog, that your dog had a problem.
It wouldn't work. You couldn't see her again.
Dude, you're forgetting that the smell, it's not like shit doesn't smell. You clean it. Sorry, I spilled a little grape juice. It just happens to be a big brown 8-inch stain that smells like feces. Boy, that's funny.
That's the worst grape juice I ever had.
All right, let's continue with
Welch's ass. What flavor is this?
Let's continue with the phone potluck thing here, okay?
I like that story. That one worked out well.
So far, so good. Let's see.
Potluck Wednesdays, Opie. That's the name for it.
Had a plot.
Well, that means we're gonna have to do it every Wednesday. We already have Whip 'em Out Wednesday, you ass.
Potluck Wednesdays.
Do it on Thursday.
Yeah, we'll do it on Thursday.
Potluck Thursday.
Hi, who's this?
Potent Potables.
I have no idea what this guy wants to say. Don't know his name. Who's
Hello?
on the line? That's you, buddy. You. Hello. I hear you. Hello.
That's another thing. Without knowing their names, they don't know if we're talking to them.
I
Yes,
know.
we're talking to you.
We're talking to you. No, stop listening to your radio. That's a delay. A slight delay. Because it has to go up into space and come back down.
Everyone on hold, say your name.
Well, now we got to wait until that kicks in.
All right.
This dummy.
Oh, dummy? Are you talking to me?
Yes, stupid you.
God, you jackass.
Oh, no, Jack.
Listen to the
Yes, you
replay.
are.
Listen to the replay, and you'll see how much of a jackass you really are. That's why I love these replays, because you're going to claim you're not a dummy. Just listen starting. Actually, your phone call will be at just before noon on the East Coast, and you'll see how stupid you really were.
What's your name, Pumpkin?
Dan.
Hi, Dan.
All right, what do you have for
And
the
his
show?
phone sucks.
What? There you go. So far, one good call and one really bad call.
Potluck Thursdays.
Potluck.
All right, let's go to line 6. We'll try one more of these.
You
Who's
still
this?
don't have phones.
Who's this?
Chuck.
Hey, Chuck, what do you have for the show today?
I just got to, you guys have been on the air now for, 6 weeks?
Yeah.
And every day, how do y'all do a goddamn show? Every day something's fucked up. The office ain't done, computers are down.
I don't know. There's just a lot of bugs still, I guess. They did a great job putting the studio together, but every day there seems to be a little something that we have to take care of.
It's buggy. I think we should have some kind of redundancies in the studio where if the computer crashes, the show doesn't crash.
Something.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, Chuck.
We keep hearing the same shit over and over.
I know.
Sorry, Chuck. You're right.
All right.
Same griping, same bitching and moaning.
We'll try one more here. Hi, who's this?
Kathy.
Oh. Hi, Kathy. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Long Island.
Welcome to Potluck Thursdays.
Thank you. Even though it's
On a Wednesday.
I know, but we'll do this every Thursday, I guess, because it's such a wonderful bit.
First of all,
This
I wanna say,
stinks.
welcome back, guys.
Thank you.
I wanted to play Guess What's in Your Pants.
Oh. Have we played this in a while?
No.
Because we're trying to spread everything out. Don't want the show to be too sexy.
Good point, Ope.
The show's actually really dirty today, but
it's not that dirty.
Is it? How old are you?
I'm 36.
And how many kids have you had?
3.
No, don't take it personally. We're just thinking of we have to readjust now for the sounds.
Right.
Yeah.
Where's the theme song?
You might not hear the theme song.
No, I think we should.
Yeah. I thought we had a 2-kid minimum on a 2-kid maximum on the Guess What's in My
Usually is.
Pants.
How old are your kids?
My kids are 11, 8, and 6.
I'm fine with that.
Could the 11-year-old play? Well, no, I guess
No.
What floor?
All right, everybody that wants to play Guess What's in My Pants with Kathy?
Yeah.
Okay, Kathy, raise their hand.
Come on, you guys.
My hand's up, baby doll. I'm dying to play with you.
I'm up for the challenge.
Sure.
I think it'll be a challenge.
How about in how about in the booth? You're getting a lot of guys going, what the hell?
I think it's a challenge.
You're kind of getting the what the hell sign, not the oh yes, me,
Right.
I'm in. Why not? We know
Take a whack
we have nothing else to do on the show. This will waste 5 minutes. That's what you're getting today.
I'm happy she called.
Are you hot?
On a scale of 1 to 10, at least a 7.
Yeah, but that's what town on Long Island?
Selden.
What?
Selden.
Yeah.
A 7 in Selden. That's rough. That's like a 4 in New York City.
Oh, come on. All right, I'll tell you this. I'm 36. I've had 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
I had a tummy tuck 2 years ago, and I had to have my breasts lifted 2 months ago. How's that?
Breasts lifted 2 months.
Oh, wait. 5'4", 131 pounds,
Oh,
36
boy.
Cs.
All right, you really should stop talking.
She had some work done.
I think she's great.
2 of the guys just lowered their hands in the other room.
Oh.
Stop talking. It's about 50-50 right now.
She's probably one of these hot mamas.
Hey, you know what? I'm not going to oversell myself, but I don't look too bad.
That's hilarious. Is that candid camera?
No, we're not watching Candid Camera.
Oh,
they took him out.
Wait, that's real?
Yeah, that's real. That's why.
Is
why else?
that beautiful?
That looked like one of those wacky, Fear Factor. No, what's the one? Scare Tactics. That looked like Scare Tactics. That was real?
The hostage situation where the guy's backing up. He's wearing a sign on his back that says, "I think, therefore I am," and he's got the fat Hawaiian girl in the orange shirt, and the cops just took him out. Boy, a nice bullet to the head.
That did not look real.
Oh, it was great.
But they shot him in the head?
Probably. Watch.
Oh, slow motion shot on the TV.
Someone is a great shot. He must have put the gun down, and boy, they
got her in a headlock.
Right.
And now,
are they taking the fat Hawaiian
Man, they
girl?
show everything nowadays, huh?
Yeah, that's why I'm
They just
doubtful
showed murder.
that they shot him in the head.
They just showed murder on TV.
Well,
It's not murder.
They shot him somewhere.
Well, he went right down, though.
They don't want to show it too many times.
The guy certainly did go right down.
I think.
Did he
Come
have
on, show it again.
Bastard.
No.
Stupid mulatto.
No, the news.
Lady.
The news.
Are you black? Are you white? What are you?
The news. They like to do that. They have meetings and look, this footage. It's a little rough. I think we could show it one time. Wow, what is this?
This is a new video thing that's happening out there. It's teen boys fighting.
Ooh.
And there are people that videotape it. And
Teen Fight Club?
Teen Fight Club, pretty much.
Okay.
They
Wow.
just kick the crap out of each other, and I guess they're selling the videos. You got to pick up some of those, huh?
So sick of these newscasters. You can't tell what race they are with their stupid white lady hairdo.
Well, they want to...
Be yourself. God almighty, how about a little self-love?
Well, they want everyone to like them, so...
Annoying.
Kathy, how pathetic are you that we're watching TV instead of talking to you?
No, it's not a reflection on you, Kathy. There was a shooting.
Listen, I've been listening to you guys long enough that I know how you operate, so it's okay.
You go.
All right, are we into this or what?
Yeah, let's give it a whirl.
Give it a whirl?
Okay.
All right, why don't we play the theme song? We'll throw Kathy a bone today.
Once we play the song, there's no going back.
Okay.
Shut up.
It's time to play. It's time to play. Hey, guess what's in my pants? Place the receiver upon your beaver. It's time to play. Hey, guess what's in my pants? It's time to guess what's in my pants. My pants.
All right, Kathy, you know how to play?
Yeah, I do.
All right, you're gonna. Are you driving right now?
Actually, I'm pulled over.
Pulled over, and you're naked already?
Well, I have on a skirt with no panties.
No panties. Did you go to work that way?
Well, I'm on my way to work.
You're a filthy, dirty mommy.
And
I know.
What do you do for a living?
I work for a electronics company.
All right, and you go to work without panties on?
Mostly, yes.
Really?
That's hot.
Are you sit in a chair where somebody might catch a little glimpse of
Well,
your
I'm in
skirt?
driver's. I'm pulled over on the side of the road.
I mean, at work. I mean, at
in
work.
my car.
I mean, at work. Do you sit in a chair where someone might catch a glimpse up your skirt?
No.
Are you hoping to get banged by anyone at work?
I have a husband.
Wow, what does that mean these days?
Doesn't mean anything.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
You make copies of your vag on the copy machine?
Jump off.
All right, and
Looks like one of those sucker fish stuck to the side of the fish tank at the Chinese restaurant.
You want to explain this game there, Anthony?
Well, whatever her name is going to...
Kathy, Jesus.
Is going to rub the phone on her most intimate of areas, and she will rub it up and down, side to side, and in a circular motion. And based on the sound alone, we will determine what type of hairstyle she has in her pants.
Okay.
Either the full triangle, which is, basic standard issue on a woman, or the mohawk, which is shaved in on the sides, so it's just a strip of hair, also called the landing strip, or the Hitler mustache, which is like a landing strip, only not as tall up and down between the vag and the belly button. It's shaved down into a little Hitler mustache.
Yeah.
And last but not least, one of our personal favorites, the clean-shaven wood floor, or JonBenet Ramsey.
Ah, yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, Kathy, do you have a bunt?
Do I have a bunt? No, actually, I don't have a bunt.
Oh, because you had the tummy tuck, right?
Right.
You had the bunt removed. Where's the bunt now? Up on your mantle? Did you keep the bunt in a jar?
I don't know what he did with it.
I would have taken that home with me. All right. So why don't you rub the phone up and down there, Kathy?
Up and down.
Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, the phone's...
Got it?
Yeah, the phone's going over the scars and the tissue.
It's not.
Is not, is too.
It's going over the scars and the staples and everything else that you got going on down there. All right, how about side to side?
Okay, hold on.
All right.
This is the telling one.
Got it?
Yeah. And now the circular motion.
All right, hold on. Got it?
Yeah, I guess.
Something going on there, but I don't know if it's hair.
No.
You know?
Do you have any piercings down there?
Not down there, no.
No.
You got the nipple piercings?
Nope, I got the belly button piercing.
All right, that one's cool. I like that one.
Phone smell like a casserole?
You guys, I don't need to
Smell
hear.
like Hot Pockets.
I don't need to hear anything else.
Give them to the kids. They love it.
I'd like to hear
Sunny
side to
D.
side again.
Side to side again there, Kathy.
Sunny D.
All right, hold on.
All right.
Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anthony, to you. Let's get this over with.
Thanks a lot.
Opie. I'm going to say, now remember, don't even give us an inkling of what's going on down there until we ask you.
Okay.
All right? I am going to say, this is not only based on the sound I heard, not just based on the sound, but based on the lifestyle she has and the information she's given us. I've taken all this in. She seems like the type of woman that would, she's had the surgery done on her. She probably wants to spruce herself up a bit, be a little outrageous, a little sexual. Wood floor.
Wood floor.
I'm saying she shaved the whole thing off.
Okay.
I'll agree with your assessment and the fact that
Jim
she's...
Norton. Thank you.
Very welcome. And the fact that she goes to work without any underpants. But I think she has a mohawk. I thought I heard a little bit of a difference.
Yeah, I was hinging on that too, but I went all out with the wood floor.
I quite frankly don't care. But I'm going to do wood floor myself, yes.
She's right up your alley, Opie.
No, she's not.
She's terrific.
An older woman.
Older gal.
Hey, you know what? I got tickets to the downtown the night before Thanksgiving. So
there
What's
you go.
going on there?
You be the judge, all right?
Yeah, we're going to do a big thing Thanksgiving Eve at the downtown, yes.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun, actually. Anthony's brothers' tribute bands are playing.
U2,
Journey, then Anthony's going to play.
And then we're all going to get up there and be drunk.
Yeah, it's going to be
play music.
Tickets still available.
Well, I got
the downtown in Farmingdale. I don't even know how you get tickets. I don't really care right now. We'll talk about that like next week, I guess. All right, so Kathy, what's in your pants?
Okay, it's a waxed wood floor with a not even as much of a Hitler mustache, a tiny little patch. So I don't even know what you would call it.
All right, well, that's not a wood floor.
That would have to be Hitler mustache.
Yep.
Well,
okay, then that's what it is.
I'm sure there were those days. I'm sure there were those days where Hitler shaved one side and it was a little uneven. And then he's like, "Well, what do I do?" And then he shaved a little more on the other side. Oh, and he's trying to catch up, and it ended up really small.
Yeah, how small is this patch?
And no one made fun of it.
It's like the size of, I'm going to say the only way to describe the size of a quarter, maybe.
That's a Hitler mustache. Why do you leave that there?
That looks
so ridiculous.
Yeah, that looks silly when you're standing up.
What is that, a Post-it?
They're actually standing up with their legs together. It looks okay because it's like a little patch of hair. But when they're laying on their back with their legs spread, it's like a spot, like an oil spot on a driveway.
It looks like a upside down exclamation point.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
There's just too much space between that and that.
The vag and the hair.
Yo, you guys.
It's like, what's this? A rest stop to the belly button?
It's not round. It's shaped like
a triangle.
Like a triangle,
That's silly. It looks like a little mini pussy.
Yeah, no, you got to commit. Just get rid of that thing.
Yeah, shave that off.
All right. Kathy. What?
All right.
Jim, anything else?
That's it.
All right. No, I said Jim.
I was going to ask her if she had large lips, but it's like...
It don't matter. Kathy, thanks for playing. Guess what's in my pants? Get us out of here.
Guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bum, bum, bum.
It's time to play. It's time to play.
It's time to play what?
It's time to play. Hey, guess what's in my pants? Place the receiver upon your beaver. It's time to play. Hey, guess what's in my pants? It's time to guess what's in my pants. My pants.
None of us got it.
Nope.
No.
Wow, I think that's the first time that's happened.
Yeah. Well, Anthony, we got Sex Bagel on the line. We don't want to say where he is because it could ruin what we're about to do.
What's his name? It's not up there.
Sex Bagel. He works for us.
Who?
Eric. He works on the show.
Oh, Eric?
Yeah, you know Eric.
I didn't know. It's not up on the board.
Eric?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, I have a lady right here. Not only is she a huge Tony Danza fan, she was telling me that she used to be on the Family Feud back in when? 1993. Did you score big?
We did 5 shows and we won over $18,000.
They won over $18,000 on the Family Feud.
Wow, that's wonderful. Did you tell her that we're thinking about putting her on the Tony Danza show today?
Yes, I did, and they're all excited. Her and her family is right here, and they're just waiting to speak to Tony.
All right, and where is she from?
I'm sorry, where are you from?
We are from New Jersey, Surgeonsville.
They're from Surgeonsville, New Jersey.
All right, and what's her name?
Her name is Joan. I'm going to give her the phone right now, and just get Tony ready, and he'll
my Tony character.
All right, let's get Joan on the phone here.
Okay, here's Joan.
Here?
Yeah, he's right on the phone.
Hello, Tony.
Hey, Joan, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. We can't wait to come inside and see you in person.
Well, I can't wait to have you on the show.
Thank you. I mean, we watch it every day. We love it. I especially like the food, particularly.
Oh, you like the cooking segments?
I do. I like the BS food segments.
Well, you know, I love to cook. Being Italian, you know, I cook a lot at home.
Uh-huh.
And my kids, they get involved, and I think it's something a lot of people like, you know?
Oh, you know what? I have a great recipe for spaghetti and clams, the white sauce.
Spaghetti and clams, that's my favorite.
So you know what? I'll send you the recipe.
You got a fantastic recipe for that?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
You know something? Hey, one day I would love to have you maybe come on the show as a listener cooking segment or a viewer cooking segment. Oops. And
I would love to.
And we could have you cook your special.
Wonderful. Actually, you know, if you ever come over to New Jersey, you can come out to Surgeonsville. We live way out in the country, and it's a beautiful area close to the Delaware River.
Oh, you have a nice place out there?
Oh, yeah. So, you know, we'll cook you spaghetti and clams first. You might as well taste it before it's aired.
Yeah, I should taste it first. I like taking a little taste before I dip in, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, how long you been a fan? You remember me from Taxi?
I'm sorry, Tony, I couldn't understand that.
Hey, you remember me from my old days in Taxi?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We've been following your career. I know that you do
That's gonna stop.
shows in Atlantic City. We're about 2 hours away from Atlantic City.
Oh, 2 hours. So you go there a lot?
Say that again?
So you go to Atlantic City a lot?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I love going there to gambling, whores, yeah.
It's wonderful.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's wonderful.
You'll get on the big loser bus and take that down there?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's great. Are you going to be in Atlantic City soon?
Well, yeah, you know, I got my album, so I like to sing, and I go down there to Tropicana, and I get up there, and, I whine, and the rubes give me money. It's fantastic.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I have a cousin who happens to own a condo right on the boardwalk at the end of the casinos, and it is just fabulous to go and visit him.
That sounds fantastic.
Yes.
You know something?
What?
You sound like a big Tony Danza fan.
I am the biggest Tony Danza fan.
So I want to do something a little special for you.
Oh, thank you, Tony.
Here it comes, kids. Hold on to your hats.
Okay.
I need a little relaxation before the show. You know, it's a stressful situation being out there. I'm kind of new to the talk show thing. You understand?
Yes.
So I'm thinking I could use a little company in the dressing room.
Oh, my goodness.
How would you like to come backstage and hang out with me while I get ready for the show?
I would love it. I would love it. Do I bring my family? Me.
Excuse me?
Just me, or do I bring the 3 people I came with?
Well, who do you have with you?
My husband is here, and my 2 friends, Karen and Phyllis.
Your husband's there?
Yes.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Can you see where this is going? I can. Now, I'd like you. You know something? Bring the whole family with you.
Oh,
backstage to hang out with me before the show, because I need to relax a little bit.
Okay, great. That's great. Well, you are just so special to say that. Thank you so very much.
I love being special, and you know what relaxes me?
What's that? I love to relax with you.
Strap in, kids. You know what relaxes me backstage?
Excuse me?
You know what relaxes me backstage in my dressing room?
Sure.
A nice fucking blowjob.
Oh, my. I'm sorry, I missed that on the phone.
No, you didn't.
Should I?
Tony likes having his hog sucked before I gotta placate to the rubes out there. I would never use a word like placate. What am I, insane? Before I entertain all the rubes out there in my audience.
Oh, okay.
I like blowing a load on someone's face, and you seem like that person.
Okay. Should I give this phone to Eric so he knows what's going on?
You better give it to him so he can run as fast as he can away from your husband. When you tell him the news that you'll be backstage sucking Tony Danza's cock.
Okay.
Fantastic.
I heard what you said. I'm going backstage, Eric.
Okay.
Okay, here. I'm going to give you to Eric so you can tell him what's going on.
Fantastic.
Okay. See you soon, Tony, and thank you so much.
You certainly will.
All right, I will come back right out and I'll have a...
Hey, run, Eric, run.
All right, you got it.
Yeah, you can come home.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Maybe is she telling her husband right now?
That what? I'm sorry?
Is she telling her husband right now?
Oh, my God, they're jumping up and down.
I think she was so starstruck she had no clue what I was saying.
Eric, ask her if she understands what's going on.
All right, hold on. Let me move back. They're moving the line in. Hold on.
Oh, jeez.
You're going to kill.
John, they just wanted me to ask you guys understand what's going on and everything, right, about what he said? About the backstage and all that?
Just be there.
Just be there? Yes, she understands.
Does she understand what she has to do to Tony, though?
You understand what you have to do for Tony, right? She doesn't. She was having trouble hearing. She just said to tell her if again what. You want me to tell you?
Yes.
All right. What does Tony want her to do?
I think that Tony should tell her.
Maybe Tony should tell her.
Yeah, Tony should tell her.
Tony wants to tell her? Okay, hold on. Yeah, Tony loves you. He can't get enough of you.
Okay, I'm going to try to hear out here.
All right, Joan, you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Look, I need you to come backstage before the show and give Tony Danza, myself, some oral favors.
Some oral favors? Is that what you said? What did you say?
You heard me right, honey.
Party favors?
No, not party favors. I need oral treats before the show to get me loosened up. And I pick a broad online every day. Eric finds a broad that could give me oral favors.
Eric is telling me I have to blow out those party favor things.
No, he's saying a blowjob.
Yeah.
I know what you... I understand what you're saying.
Do you get it now?
I get it now.
Joan Jones, suck on my bone.
And you're not going to put this on television saying that?
No. The Tony Danza on TV's got to be all nice. The one backstage makes you choke.
She can't hear me. No, she can't hear me right now.
Okay,
Get her to run up on stage during the show.
All righty.
All right.
There's two Tony Danzas.
Also, I'm going to introduce you during the show.
Okay, hon. That's
so actually, I can't say your name.
That's
but,
all right.
But right after I say extravaganza, I want you to run up on stage and join me.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely. I need a big hug from you.
Okay.
Right after I say extravaganza, in the audience, everyone yells it out for the big prize money.
Yes.
And I'm going to present you with $10,000 for helping me out.
Oh, you're kidding.
So all you got to do right after extravaganza.
I run up just as though, no one introduces me, so I just look like...
No, you're going to look like a crazed fan, but I'm going to put my arms around you. I'm going to introduce you to the crowd.
Okay.
And, it's for, Disney, the Visa, and extravaganza.
Okay, I can do that.
And you can tell you can tell your family and stuff, but we want to keep it secret from the audience.
Okay. Okay, that's it.
All right, Joan.
I will not be shy.
And I'll see you right after the show.
Okay, thank you, Tony. Take care.
Thank you, Joan.
It's my pleasure.
No, my pleasure.
Okay, I'm going to give it to Eric.
Give the phone to Eric.
Okay.
All right, Eric, here's the deal. You got to, convince her. So tell her, you know what you have to do. When Tony says extravaganza. Extravaganza. She has to run from the crowd and run on stage and hug Tony. And if she does that, she gets $10,000, but she can't tell anyone it's happening.
She's got to wait 5 seconds for the graphics to show. She's got to wait 5 seconds.
Well, no, by the time she gets up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, it'll be crazy.
Eric, try to sell that, all right? And then get out of there.
All right.
Be as serious as possible. And no one is supposed to know. Tell her.
Okay.
It's a new bit.
But don't make it like too much of a secret where she's going to be onto it.
Yeah.
Just reinforce what I said. That's all.
All right.
And Tony approved this, right?
Of course Tony did.
Okay?
Yeah.
Of course.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
They're just reiterating to me, you know what to do during the extravaganza when the graphic comes up? Because he loves giving away other people's money. You know that, right? So when he does extravaganza, the graphics go up, and she's up there doing the Plinko thing. You know what to do, right? You go up there and give him... And Tony's cool with it? And she's all excited.
All right, great.
Okay?
All right, thank you, Eric.
You go inside, you warm up, and you have a good time with the show, and we're going to get you backstage, all right? Okay, we're good.
All right, thank you, Eric. We'll see you in a little while.
Bye.
Holy ass. That's...
Oh, if I'm watching that later and this broad does this, I'm going to crap myself.
That's just too easy.
I will crap myself. They just are so thrilled to death that they are talking with Tony Danza that he can say anything to these people. Anything.
All right.
Oh, that was so funny.
Oh, please, God, let that work.
Greg from Bloomfield, oh, man, you jerk-offs are going to force me to watch that fucking Tony Danza show now. Well, I hope it works. It's an experiment. We'll see.
It will eventually.
Eventually, it will work. Yeah.
Absolutely. If we have to send the intern out with a Tony Danza shirt, we have to have a Tony Danza shirt made.
Who doesn't want one?
Well, you know, I'd like one too.
One with him in a Spider-Man suit with that luscious hog.
That was funny.
All right, well.
Strap in.
That was great,
Here
dude.
it comes.
That was really good. Another successful Tony Danza phone call.
Can't lose. They love Tony.
Why don't we hit a break here and we'll continue.
It was Whip 'em Out Wednesday, so I flashed some guy on the Long Island Expressway. He was involved in a 7-car pileup. There was blood and carnage everywhere. But my tits looked great.
Please, wow responsibly. A public service announcement of the Opie and Anthony Show.
Are you breathing? Sure. Are you breathing? Now, wake up. Are you alive? Will you listen to me? I'm gonna talk about the freakies. Now, someone is gonna die. Will you listen to me? Let the living die. Let the living die. Say, wake up. Are you alive? Will you listen to me? I'm gonna talk about the freakies. Now, someone is gonna die. Will you listen to me? Let the living die. Let the living die. Say.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show on this fine Whip 'em Out Wednesday. Ladies, you see the wow in the car. The guys, if you feel like it, would love to see you flash them. Simple as that.
Of course.
I believe you can get the wow bumper stickers by going to opieandanthony.com, and I think there's an area there where you leave your address, and then they'll send you one wow sticker. One wow sticker, and it should take about 3 or 4 weeks. So, All right.
EverQuest 2 coming in today. Released. I'm getting it today.
And Halo.
I'm psyched.
Halo 2 today, right? Or yesterday?
Halo 2 came out yesterday. $100 million in its first day. That's like bigger than movies.
Well, that's what they were saying. I've read a few articles on the video gaming, and they're saying it's much more profitable than making movies now.
Huge.
So a lot of huge players are getting into the video gaming business because there's the profit margin is unbelievable.
You remember
look at the Grand Theft Auto.
I know.
San Andreas is selling like crazy. Now you got Halo 2. Now you got EverQuest 2.
Remember when
you
being
got
part of video
Half-Life coming
games?
out.
Half-Life 2 coming out. Psyched. Remember when video games being part of it, whether it was a voice or some other involvement, was something you did because your star had fallen.
Yeah.
They got these has-beens and stuff to do these. Now people want to be part of these things. There's Samuel L. Jackson is in GTA.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. But
as well as your buddies Opie and Anthony for 30 seconds
for
each.
30 seconds, we have a little cameo. We got involved late in the game. Hopefully, on the next one, we'll have a bigger part.
Well, thanks
Definitely.
to Infinity Broadcasting, we weren't really allowed to do anything. And as soon as our contract ran out, they called us immediately, but it was a little late in the process. But
fit us in at the end there. But hey, I'm psyched to just have my name in the credits.
Yeah, they threw us a bone.
How cool is that?
They threw us a bone. I don't know what's going on with the
favorite
phones.
games.
Can we update the phone list? Now they're writing down names and what people want to talk about. So,
they're writing it. They're writing them down. We have all this computer equipment, and there's a piece of paper in front of Opie with line 1.
Yeah, well, all right.
Great.
Thank you. Let's see.
Just put the names up on the screen.
Fantastic.
All right. This could be a quickie.
Yes.
John in the city. What's up, John?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Norton, big fan of yours.
Thanks, John.
What are we?
Listen,
Chopped liver?
Yeah, what about the Anthony and Opie?
Yeah, we gave birth to this animal.
Nothing?
You guys are fantastic.
They really are responsible for this rottenness you hear.
I've been listening to you since NEW.
Oh.
Question for you, Norton.
Sure.
Looking at some escort services, what does GFE stand for?
You silly goose. Girlfriend experience. That implies that there's going to be kissing or some type of intimacy, some kind
Hand holding.
Maybe.
Hand holding. Hand holding my cock.
Maybe some BBBJ, which is a bareback blowjob.
Oh, that's without a condom.
Yes.
What sites do you recommend?
Well, I would personally, if I was looking like I was last night until 1 in the morning, sweating and masturbating, I would say Craigslist.
Like a chimpanzee.
I was disgusted. I couldn't find a hooker to come over. You don't understand.
How do you not find a hooker?
Well, one for the price I wanted. I'm sick of spending too much money.
So are you starting to downgrade your
Starting. That's why I'm on Craigslist. You go to Eros Guide, it's $300 a pop. Craigslist, you can find someone with a drug habit. What's that?
How much are you looking for to spend?
Sometimes you want to spend $1.50.
Well, then you get somebody with like braces on teeth for $1.50.
I don't care if she has braces on her legs, as long as she shows up and does a good job. Her and her MS legs can come in. You know, old turnip root legs can fall on the floor and perform oral sex. And then do that embarrassing, pretend not you're looking at her. Pretend not you're looking at her. Good improv skills, Shakespeare.
Pretend not you're looking at her.
Oh, I am really a fraud.
Listen,
yes, sir.
one more thing that I wanted to ask you.
Oh,
Didn't get me.
You did say huh.
That was
No,
Anthony.
that was me. I went,
Oh, all right.
I don't fall for that malarkey.
All right, anything else in the news? We've covered all the news items today, right?
Pretty much.
I think so. It's just a slow news day.
There's something frightening I found yesterday. I'll cover it quickly.
Okay.
There is the National Transportation Safety Board. You know, they investigate all the crashes and stuff. They want black box recorders in all new vehicles manufactured in the United States. Now, this would be braking, accelerating, hard cornering, if your seatbelt's on, airbag deployment, things like that. And I read this, and a lot of privacy experts are now saying, wait a minute, I don't like this. And then I'm reading further. These black box recorders have been fitted into every General Motors car in its 2004 line. It's already in these cars. I own one. I'm reading this last night thinking, I don't think I want this. They're saying that a lot of these have already been used to determine guilt in criminal and civil cases across the country. You're driving your car. You say, well, you know, I jammed on the brakes, but I guess it wasn't in time, or this person ran out in front of me. I hit them, injured them. They can now check this black box and see if you did indeed apply the brakes, or if you were cornering too fast, how fast you were going at the time. And it could be used against you in court. And a lot of the people driving around, me included, until last night, I didn't even know this thing was in here.
But if you're not doing anything wrong, why would you care?
Right.
Well,
I hate that argument.
No,
I just
but
don't want people taking a peek into my life at all.
It's, I don't know. You shouldn't have to have this in your car. Is what I'm saying.
But at the worst,
and it shouldn't be put in, and you're uninformed.
Yeah, you should be told that that's...
There's no law that says that they have to even tell you this is in your car.
You're both right. Here's why I say if you're not doing anything wrong. I don't want the government poking the nose in my life. But if you're in court or there's some type of a criminal charge and there's something in your car that can prove you were telling the truth, I mean, that could also work in your favor. If you go, no, that guy sped and I hit the brakes. The other guy goes, he plowed right through the stop sign. Then it says, no, it hit. So it can work both ways.
Yeah.
But if you're in a civil or criminal case, I mean, whatever they can use, they can use. I just don't want it to be used to track for speeding or where you've been.
That's the point.
Yeah, but you can't have it, both ways there.
With technology, I think we're getting a lot more of our, a lot of our privacy taken away. Yeah, it looks good on the outside, like the thing you brought up to prove your innocence. That's great. That's a great convenience. It would help you out. Easy Pass is a great convenience, so you don't have to wait at the toll booths. All the security cameras around the city are great.
But the Easy Pass thing is being used in divorce cases as well.
Right. People are saying, where have you been? And they're looking and seeing what Easy Pass toll booths you went through. And they have a printout of where you're going, what time you went through it. And, again, if you're not doing anything wrong kind of thing. But it's just more government in your life and kind of on to what you're doing, where you are. Everyone has the cell phones now that can be locators. You know, you could if you call 911 and you're injured, they can locate where you are by your cell phone. sounds good. Again, this could help you out in an emergency. But it's kind of creepy, and I don't even have a good reason for it. I'm not like, I don't like it because, you know, like you said, if you're not doing anything wrong, you shouldn't worry about it. But there's just something creepy about there being so much knowledge out there as to what you're doing, where you are, how fast you're going, what time you're leaving, where you're walking, where you're banking, what you know, there's just...
It comes down to how much you trust the government, I think. Because it sounds like all well and good, but we all have that paranoia about the government in the back of our heads. It's like, when does all this technology turn against us?
Right, in some bad science fiction movie.
Like 1984 or something.
Yeah, it turns and all of a sudden it's just used against you.
I think that's what it comes down to. Like, yeah, sure, I mean, we're not doing anything wrong, but you're just wondering.
It's presented to us as a convenience, as a great convenience. Easy Pass is a great convenience. But there are these side effects of it that make you think, wow, you know, they do know how fast I'm going between when I get on the parkway and when I'm exiting. Based on the Easy Pass, they absolutely know what my average speed was.
And they can now do the math very easily, and then all of a sudden they just pass a law like, you know what, everyone that's speeding through the Easy Pass lane, not even through the Easy Pass lanes, but speeding on the highway, we're just going to start mailing you tickets.
We're going to start mailing you tickets.
Then what people can do, by the way, if you're cheating, is they give you a pouch with Easy Pass. You can slip your Easy Pass into it. It doesn't register. So that little pouch you get, if you're cheating and you don't want to get caught with your Easy Pass, well, use your head and just pay for the toll when you're going somewhere you shouldn't be. You don't have to... yeah, there's a pouch that comes with it.
There's a little metallic, like a Mylar
Absolutely.
thing that goes.
And look, technically...
Well, that makes me feel a little better. I had no idea, because I pretty much don't drive my car anymore.
Don't think that, though. You know?
Well, their argument is that, like, well, they could track you with speeding, which I don't want, because I speed. But technically, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's a law. They're saying we can track you doing something illegal. Well, if you're not doing anything illegal, and I'm not playing devil's advocate because I don't want to get caught speeding either.
Yeah, but the illegal speeding thing is so stupid because, you know, they have these speed limits down to a level so they can catch you and so they can. It's a revenue stream, man. That's all it is. Still, I can't believe there's still highways where you can only drive 55 miles an hour.
That's ridiculous.
Stop it.
And the only reason is so they could, you know, pull you over and make money. That's it.
I agree with that.
Most people could easily drive 70 miles an hour on most of these highways without
the cars
a problem.
are safer. They can handle speeds a lot better.
But that's what it's all about.
And you get something like OnStar. You know, the General Motors cars have OnStar. Another thing that's very convenient. You hit that button, and one time I hit it. We wanted to know where a Denny's was. And they're like, all right, you go down the road, I'll feed the directions to you. And it's very convenient. But it was kind of creepy hitting it and setting up the OnStar. And they're going, okay, so right now you're northbound on 95 by exit. And you're like, you know exactly where I am.
That's great.
It really is.
If you're
cool.
broken down or something, you can just call and go.
Oh yeah, you just hit the button and they know where you are. They send somebody to come and help you.
They could just unlock your doors too.
But the thought that they know where you are and that information. Who knows, you know, where it could go in the future, under what circumstances.
Right.
Again, I'm not a criminal, so, you know, show me where the Denny's is and I'm fine.
No, but that's the point I'm trying to make here is, what is it going to be used for in the future that we don't know about?
If down the line your political ideology makes you some kind of criminal of the state, there's going to be these things that are built into just basic daily activities that are going to make it very hard for people to kind of defend their freedoms and their privacy.
But with every technology, there comes that fear that it's going to be used. Like if you go back, I'm not saying it never is, but look at the phone. There may have been people when people first started talking on the phone that said, well, now, whoa, the government's going to know when you and I have spoken. Mm-hmm. Like there's always a backlash from technology.
And they have used it for, criminal investigations.
Criminal investigations,
bugging and, is it really that criminal? They bugged, John Lennon's phone. So...
Just because something can be perverted, like that's like saying, well, we have jails, but because the criminal system can be perverted, we shouldn't have jails because innocent people are going to go to jail. Of course you have to have jails. That's sickening that they bug them.
And believe me, I'm playing devil's advocate, too, because I don't want to come off sounding like that nut from yesterday, all paranoid about the government.
I talked to him, by the way, online. We emailed.
You did?
I like him now.
How do you spell fucking scumbag spell? I wanted to get it out so fast. Eager to please.
That's all right. You're Swedish. How do you spell?
How does one spell court soccer?
You were so sexy in Trading Places.
Oh, shut up.
You should have brought that conversation in. You should have brought that conversation in.
No. We didn't IM. We emailed back and forth. He was sending me some stuff.
Oh, all right.
And it was actually, I like him now. I still didn't like what he said, but yeah, he sent me some interesting stuff. And
what? Monster rain coming.
All right, well, Anthony, we got a lot of people on the phones that want to talk about this.
Oh, really?
I think.
Let's track them.
All right. Hi, who's this?
I'm sure we do.
Hello.
Danny.
Hey, Danny, what do you have for the show today?
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, is Anthony's OnStar, does it tell him which driveways to drive over and front yards and mailboxes to knock over to get to the quickest Denny's?
Yeah. My navigation system lets me know by the way I drive. Median strips on the Belt Parkway are included. One way down the one-way streets the wrong way. It's great.
That's too funny. Hey, I wanted to tell Jimmy Norton, my girlfriend squirts too, man. The first time, it was like our first date. I went out and spent $100 on a nice pair of pants, and we're kind of like going at it. She's like humping my leg, and she goes, "Oh, we got to stop." I'm like, "No, keep going." The next thing I know, my pants are soaked, my shoes.
Money well spent, sir. Oof. How hot is that? Her body can't deny how turned on she is. How sexy is that?
See, we try to do like above the table break, but we don't know what these guys want to talk about.
No,
so
we
look, we get thrown right back in the gutter.
That's all right.
But still a good story.
Thank you, buddy.
All right,
a fine story.
I want to comment to Spencer from New York City. He says, then don't get and sign up for fucking Easy Pass.
Yes, good point.
You have a fucking choice, idiots. No. Let me comment.
We could talk about New York City and the surrounding area. You don't really have a choice anymore.
You don't have a choice.
They're making it very, very hard for you not to have it.
As they should.
It's okay. Don't sign up for it. I'm not going to sit there in a half-hour line
because they don't have enough
to pay cash.
Yeah, they don't have enough toll booths dedicated to cash anymore because they want everyone to just get Easy Pass.
They have
That's their initial goal is everyone has Easy Pass.
Right. There shouldn't be gates at the tolls. There shouldn't be anything. It should be set up that you're just driving down the highway like you're normally driving.
But you don't really have a choice.
You don't have a choice, especially in New York. It would take you hours to get somewhere that takes you minutes if you didn't have Easy Pass. It's not, you do have a choice. I could get it or not get it. But it's too convenient to have. That's what I said. They present it, people have presented things as a huge convenience. And you realize that there's these little side issues that later may bite you in the ass.
But
That's what I'm saying.
It is like there's nothing that makes me happier than when I'm driving and I see all those people in the cash lane.
And
why
you
would
right by
it's
them waving.
Phenomenal.
Oh, I love it. You wave. Hi.
You want to track me? You put Easy Pass trackers down by the meatpacking district and watch me look at trannies. I don't care.
I'm there.
My life stinks. You can track it if you want.
Do you see all the people that are going through the toll
And I don't
booth?
pay my taxes. Wait, that won't come back to haunt me.
What an ass.
Idiot to say that on the radio.
You see the people that go through the Easy Pass lane, especially in Jersey, because in New York they have the stupid gates that come down. You got to wait for them to go up. In Jersey, there's no gates. There's a little light that says Easy Pass, and it's green, or it says call Easy Pass in red if it didn't register.
Yeah.
They pull up and stop and wait for that light. I like flying through there at about 30, And you get people in front of you, they feel like they have to wait for that light to come on. Like if the green light doesn't come on, there's going to be an OJ chase behind them to try to arrest them for not registering.
No, they just mail a ticket to you.
They mail a thing that says...
That's what happened to me, and it drove me nuts.
Well, you didn't have Easy Pass.
No, I didn't. But it's another...
So you probably...
No, I know. It's another thing, though. It's like, the 35-cent toll on the Jersey Turnpike. Parkway, thank you. I don't know. I'm a Long Island guy. So I threw my change into the basket, and it turned green, and I went.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, anyway. I get a ticket in the mail for $25.35 because they're
Wait, it was a 35-cent toll.
And a $25 service charge or office fee type of thing.
For them to take 35 cents?
Yeah.
It costs $25. That's
Dude,
why the government's broke.
This happened twice. On the way to see my brother and his new baby, and on the way back from seeing my brother and his new baby. So I get in the mail. It has my license plate. It took my picture, and it says you owe $25.35. For what? They're claiming that I'm blowing off 35-cent tolls.
I bet you are.
No.
I've gone out to lunch with you. I bet you are.
Oh, dude, relax with that. You want to see my... I'm bringing in my American Express bill because I'm not going to take the cheap rap anymore. I'm buying dinner.
Bring in your bill.
I'm buying dinner and lunch for everybody on this show these days.
Really?
I'm not, and breakfast. Yeah, it's getting ridiculous.
Bring in the Amex bill.
You want me to?
We'll take a look.
No problem.
To see that.
I'd like to see that.
No problem. So, Yeah, so they got me for $25 and 35 cents. I'm like, so I call them up. I'm like, I'm not blowing off 35-cent tolls.
Yeah, why would you blow off a 35-cent toll?
No, you think you're going to get away with it? And, of course, there's going to be some ridiculous fee if you blow it off.
Mm-hmm.
So then I pay that one, and then another one comes in the mail, and I call them up screaming and yelling, like, what are you doing? I paid this. Because it wasn't even worth it, arguing over, really, so I just paid it. But then I got another one. They're like, no, you blew it off twice in one day. And then I lost it. So then you know what they do? They're like, all right, calm down. We are getting a lot of complaints at this particular toll plaza. I guess it's not obvious what you have to do or something.
Have to pay any of them.
So she goes, calm down, all right. You paid the first one. We'll let you off. She's letting me off the hook. We'll let you off the hook on the second one. But know what she says? You still have to pay the 35-cent toll.
Say, no, I paid it.
No, they got me breaking the law. So it was $25.35. So like we'll take off the office fee charge or whatever, but you still have to pay the toll. I'm like, you're kidding me. Why don't you take the 35 cents out from the other one that I just paid you?
Yeah, the other one that I wasn't supposed to pay.
I had to make a check out for 35 cents.
Great.
How stupid is that?
It cost them more to cash that 35-cent check than 35 cents.
I'm like, you got the computer there. Just wipe it out.
I don't know how you survive without Easy Pass.
I'm not driving anymore.
I don't live in it
don't understand. Well, when you drive, you're driving like long distances, though.
No, man.
You drive up to Boston every so often, or you drive to
Anthony,
Philly.
since we started this job, I've been in my car 3 times. It's just sitting.
To me, it's worth it.
It's just sitting right now. I live in the city full time. I go out to the island every once in a while to see family. And that's it.
Easy Pass don't cost you anything.
But I'm not. I take the 59th Street Bridge over. This means nothing to anyone else in the country.
Free.
But just because it's the easiest way to get in for me.
Free bridge.
And where I live and all that. So whatever.
Oh, he's the worst, though. There's nothing worse than sitting in Ope's truck and you see everybody whizzing by. And you two are sitting there like two old ladies. I'm like, dude, are you going to get Easy Pass? He's like, no, I know. I just don't drive that much.
Jockeying for position. It's worth it if you drive once and have to sit at that goddamn
You're right.
toll.
When we do have to take the ride to Boston or down to Philly or Washington, you're right. But it's kind of rare
what does
these
Boston
days.
call it? What does Mass call it?
The
Fast lane.
Fast lane.
Fast lane.
But you can go
Easy
flying
Pass
through.
sucks. Easy Pass sucks. Do they chant that up there in Boston?
Dude, you can go flying through the Boston ones.
I know, that I like. Jersey's another one. They got the one. And now the newest ones are just this big thing. It looks like the things they hang the big signs on.
Yeah.
It has the sensors on it. You could fly through there, and there's still jerk-offs that slow down.
Yes, Steve?
Just go.
Big Kev's on line 11. He's got an interesting trick on how to beat the New Jersey Parkway tolls.
I did hear this.
What does he do? He plays silly songs from freaking Broadway shows?
Close.
Distracting the toll takers.
Right.
Eric and I witnessed this on the way back from Boston, actually. It's, I mean, to jip the Parkway at 35 cents seems like an awful lot of effort, but...
All right, well...
What song does he have? The Parkway is for tolls. The Parkway is for tolls.
Parkway is for tolls.
Ha ha.
Big Kev.
That was Eric, not me.
Now, how do you beat these tolls?
There's if you get it, when New Jersey first instituted the cameras on the tolls.
Yeah, they take a picture of your license plate.
Yep. Right. Well, they can't do it anymore in the exact change lanes because you can, when you go to court, you have to confront your accuser.
Uh-huh.
And that would be a machine.
And they can't produce the machine, so therefore your case is dismissed.
So you go through the exact change lane.
Right.
And you don't pay.
I don't pay. I've never paid a New Jersey toll in my life.
But you have to go to
You live in Jersey.
But you have to go to court a lot.
No, he's saying they can't put the cameras there anymore.
They stopped taking the pictures in the exact change lanes. They only do it in Easy Pass lanes. Because when you sign up for Easy Pass, you sign away that loophole in the law.
Oh, all right.
Hey, look at you saving 35 cents.
35 cents.
By the way, Florentine used to do that. He would pull up and just fake like he was throwing.
Why would he fake
Dude, it was the worst acting I've ever seen. You should have seen Peter O'Florentine driving down the highway, fake throwing quarters. Oh, he would roll the window down, his hand would come out. And my friend Kenny used to deliver newspapers. And Kev, you may know this trick. He knew how to get out of the turnpike tolls which can add up, where he would jump off like exit 8A, and there's another one where you can just go into the rest area and sneak out the back behind a fence.
Really?
Yeah.
Back by where the truckers are getting their blowjobs.
Yeah, and where the lot lizards are. My friend Kenny is driving with a stupid car full of newspapers, sneaking out of an 80-cent toll. Chiseler psychopath.
80 cents. All right, Big Kev. Thank you.
Go through the
Bye,
exact
sweetie.
change lane. There you go.
But see, they count on people paying the tolls.
Yeah.
They count on people not going through the bother of going to court to try to fight this stuff. So, they're making their money with the $25 freaking office fee and all that.
And the reason you have any stupid tolls there is because of the unions, because they would fire all of them and just go, look, beat it. But no, hey, you got to have a certain amount of people there for the union.
You could have a monkey taking
They
the coins.
do.
Why are you screaming today?
And just put,
I don't know.
Just if everyone had the easy pass,
Did I scream?
Yeah. You wouldn't need the personnel there. It'd be a lot cheaper. Rip down the toll booths. Rip down the toll booths, Jimmy. I didn't mean to yell.
Sorry.
Your inside voice, Jimmy. Use your inside voice today. Use your Monster Ain't Under the Porch voice.
Oh, let's play this.
They should just put it.
Shut up with that. I'm working on that every day.
I know.
I'm working on
I
it,
now
Popeye.
say the word place.
What did you used to say?
Boy.
Oh, I thought you said
the
place.
listeners want to move on for that stupid bit. It's not a bit. It's just how I talk. Yeah. Let's play a mashup. Get out of here. And we got the Orson Wells thing, Anthony.
Uh-huh.
And now that we had a nice, normal radio break, now we could go back in the gutter.
Of course
And we can play some tracks from the Silence of the Lambs musical.
Now, what the hell is this?
Well, I'll tell you next. It's not a tease. We just got to take a break. But it's entertaining.
Isn't it a tease by proxy?
Yeah, I guess.
Yes, it is.
But there's a song here that mentions the C word. Just want to warn the women out there.
Hello.
They don't
C
like
word?
that word.
C word.
The C word will be heard
Mary.
next on the Opie and Anthony Show. That means,
Cover
Mom,
your ears, Mary.
Mom, time to turn on your country station.
Mm-hmm. Time to go to Top Hits.
Now, my mom goes to Channel 10 when we get dirty.
Oh, really?
She likes Channel 10.
Which one's that?
On the old XM. One of the, I think it's called America or something like that.
Oh.
Good old-fashioned country music, Johnny Cash and the gang.
Country music.
So, Mom, time to go to 10. But first, we got a little mashup. I think this is Eminem and Paul McCartney doing a little thing here.
Uh-huh.
No?
Say.
No?
Say.
Hold on.
Say.
Do this, and that, and this.
Let's hope this one turns out pretty darn good, huh?
Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend.
I've created a monster, cause nobody wants to see monster no more. They want Shady, I'm chopped liver. Well, if you want Shady, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of weed mixed with some hard liquor, some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker than a shock when I get shocked at the hospital by the doctor when I'm not cooperating. When I'm rocking the table while he's operating. Hey! You waited this long to stop debating, cause I'm back, I'm on the rag and ovulating. I know that you got a job, Miss Cheney, but your husband's heart problem's complicated. So the FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me. So come on and dip, bum on your lips, fuck that, come on your lips, and some on your tits, and get ready, cause this shit's about to get heavy. I just settled all my lawsuits. Fuck you, Debbie! Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. Little hellions, kids feeling rebellious, embarrassed, their parents still listen to Elvis. They start feeling like prisoners helpless, till someone comes along on a mission and yells, a visionary, vision is scary, can start a revolution, polluting the airwaves, a rebel. So just let me revel and bask in the fact that I got everyone kissing my ass, and it's a disaster, such a catastrophe for you to see so damn much of my ass. You ask for me, well I'm back. Fix your minutes and I'm tuning in and I'm gonna enter in the front of your skin like a splitter. The center of attention, back for the winner. I'm interesting. The best things infesting in your kids' ears and nesting. Testing, attention please. Feel the tension soon as someone mentions me. Here's my 10 cents, my 2 cents is free. A nuisance, who sent? You sent for me. Now this looks like a job for me. So everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me. So everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me.
Love doesn't come in a minute. Sometimes it doesn't come at all. I only know that when I'm in it, it is
grocery store, and there was this stock boy stacking melons. So I figured, hey, I'll show him some real melons. Well, when I flashed him, he lost his balance, and the entire stack of melons came crashing down on him. He was suffocated under 2 tons of melons, but my melons are still juicy and perky.
Please, wow responsibly. A public service announcement of the Opie and Anthony Show.
Let's turn this motherfucker down!
Here we go, now.
Would you take your pants off and dance around a little?
No, I'm not going to.
Damn it!
Oh.
Kill yourself.
Oops.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
That sweeper is not accurate. She falls down too fast.
Yeah.
That bothers me every time I hear that.
I know. I've thought the same thing.
There needs to be a slight pause before she hits the ground.
Little delay.
I like when our sweepers are accurate, Anthony.
Yeah.
We have Rich Voss. Did he hang up? No? Okay. Rich Voss wants to check in real fast.
Still
Hey,
there?
Voss, what's going on?
What's happening?
Wrong ring. I need 1 ring on this.
Whoa.
Sweetie.
Hi, Rich.
That was hilarious.
I know. Don't laugh too hard.
What? All right. What's the problem now?
How's Bonnie?
She's great. She's in. Actually, she's on her way to Canada this morning.
You guys have kind of a long-distance relationship sometimes, don't you?
Well, she went back to Los Angeles last week. Yeah.
Last week? Are you allowed to see other people?
What, other girls?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? Who would do that?
I just don't know because I don't know what kind of relationship you guys have because sometimes you don't see each other for a while and you're great distances apart and I don't know. Maybe you have an arrangement.
No. She said to me, she goes that I can tell my friends that I hit her so they don't think I'm pussy whipped.
Yeah.
She goes, if you want to tell your friends, she's so funny. She wrote a joke last night. She goes, just because I don't know my left from my right doesn't mean I should be raped. That's
a great woman joke.
That's a cute little joke.
Isn't that a good one?
Oh,
that is a good one.
Like a typical female comic.
I like women that do rape jokes. I got to be honest. That does make me happy.
Very funny.
All right. You don't have Easy Pass, Rich?
No.
He's another one. Now, Rich, unlike Opie, Rich drives a lot. And what, you sit in those cash lanes?
What's the difference? So you go through the lane a minute quicker.
A minute?
A minute? No, Rich, no.
Where are you, East Bumfuck? You're here in New York City where the toll lines last a half hour sometimes.
No, do you think the toll line at the Lincoln Tunnel, once you go through the Easy Pass, it's just clear right through the toll? It's still backed up.
No, but you'll save yourself 15 minutes. I used to commute in every day. I'm trying not to yell. I used to commute in every day.
Yeah, I know. When you left your parents' house, okay, where you lived, and you went to a gig.
No, I lived in no. I lived in with Florentine in Jersey. I would commute in every day, and I would fly through the toll. And I don't understand. It was guys like you sitting there in their cars, listening to their awful Tom Waits music, and that's why there was traffic buildup.
No. Are you out of your mind?
No.
First of all, do you know that Easy Pass that they can keep a record of how fast you go from point A to point B?
We were discussing
I'm so glad
that.
you got your XM satellite radio hooked up.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Jesus.
First of all, I'd like to get a deal on that. One of the reasons I don't have Easy Pass is too much paperwork. Like I got the paperwork, and it's like they want a whole history of your life. It's too much stuff to fill out.
Too much.
Hi, Rich, it's Bonnie. Hi. I got a new joke. Just because I don't know my left from my right doesn't mean I should have to fuck Rich Voss. Oopsie.
So,
how much he's laughing so hard he's going to start coughing. Jesus. It's time to get rid of that cigarette habit of yours.
How much paperwork is Easy Pass?
Name, address.
No, it was like a bunch of stuff. But that's not why there's traffic, because the people that don't have Easy Pass.
That alleviates traffic, so it is partially a huge contributor.
Your fault.
And it also, it also alleviates people's jobs and stuff.
Good.
But,
they're not people. They're savage,
nasty toll takers,
vicious.
All right. Well, no, we don't want to listen anymore. Actually, this is going nowhere.
What do you mean? What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to be funny because I don't have Easy Pass?
Well, I don't even know why we have you on the phone, to be honest.
I think right. Rich, you don't have Easy Pass and go. Funny, come on.
Jesus.
When I tag you on the shoulder, make like you don't have Easy Pass.
Yeah.
Okay, can we have an occupation? All right, a doctor. A doctor without Easy Pass. Go.
Go.
Oh, man.
I'll admit, you're in a bad spot here.
Yeah, so what am I doing? I mean,
We're not blaming you. I mean, casually, Norton goes, I bet you Voss doesn't have Easy Pass. So
Anthony said Voss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so during
I
the commercial
assumed
break,
Voss
Ben
wouldn't.
decides to get you on the line, and this is nothing.
Well, I know. All of a sudden now I'm Robert Kelly.
No, Robert Kelly, he's been funny.
Was he?
No, he actually had a great appearance on our show.
Yes, he did.
He will be invited back.
That's good.
As well as you, Rich.
I will. Oh, guess what?
What, Rich?
Oh, he got us. Shit.
I can't believe I just got gotten.
No,
by
but
that dummy.
You got gotten by Rich.
I think he actually had something to say, and then we said, "Oh, you got us," and he goes, "Oh, this is a good idea. I'm going to hang up now."
Too much paperwork for Easy Pass.
All right. Why don't we get the Silence of the Lambs thing on?
Occupation, sleep inducer.
Where's Steve? Steve knows what this is all about.
Creep.
This is pretty interesting, no? The Silence of the Lambs, the musical.
The musical. Why would they make a musical out of that?
I don't know. Some of these songs are kind of funny in a weird way.
We're playing show tunes on the Opie and Anthony show.
So what is this about, Steve?
I got it sent to me late last night, and it's a couple guys took it upon themselves to create a mock musical.
What?
Thanks, Ant.
Martini Steve.
MS.
A couple guys took it upon themselves to create a mock musical for Silence of the Lambs, with full show tune production and everything. What's up?
All right. And they're selling this CD?
It looks like it. I got them all for nothing online, but
Of course, like you get everything.
Well,
online for nothing.
The track listing.
That's not true.
And you don't pay your taxes, I hear.
Woo! The track listing. Silence of the Lambs, track 1.
Mm-hmm.
Track 2, If I Could Smell Her C. C-word alert today, ladies. C-word alert. 3, Are You About a Size 14?
Oh, I like that. Remembers these little ditties.
Quid Pro Quo. Track 4. Track 5, It's Me. Track 6, which I believe we're going to listen to right now. Put the effing lotion in the basket.
Mm-hmm.
Track 7, We're Going In. Track 8, In the Dark with a Maniac. And track 9, Silence of the Lambs. Repris and finale.
How is she a great big fat person, not a hit already?
Really?
That could be the best line in the movie.
Well, which one?
Fat person.
You want to do track 6?
Large girl.
Great big fat person.
Was she a great big fat person? After he already sliced diamonds into her back and threw her in the water.
How great is that?
Frederica Bimmel.
All right, let's give this one a listen.
Track 6?
Track 6, Silence of the Lambs, the musical.
Yeah, put the effing lotion in the basket.
It rubs the lotion on its skin, it does this when it's cold. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose. And when it's done, there's one more thing, a simple little task. It's put the fucking lotion in the basket.
That's pretty good.
Put the fucking lotion in the basket. All these stupid women are the same. Helps me not to think of them as human, so I call them it instead of by their names.
Mister, please no more abuse. Can't you see there's no excuse? My family's probably wondering where I've been.
I'll starve you so your skin gets loose. Stop crying now, you big fat moose. Just put the fucking lotion on your skin, and then put the fucking lotion in the basket. Your chances for survival are remote. I'm impervious to all your silly whining, so right down before I jam a moth right down your fucking throat.
Mister, please, my mom's got money. Let me go, this isn't funny. Cops are sure to send somebody. Turn me loose, don't be a dummy.
Listen to you scream and wail. Keep it down, you fucking wail. Mind the broken fingernail. The last girl climbed halfway but failed.
She's down here, you piece of shit.
Put the fucking poodle in the basket. I'd kill you, but there's someone at the door. Don't make me go and get my gun and shoot you. It's a waste of skin. They don't sell fat girls in a fucking store. Put my fucking precious in the basket. Don't you hurt my one and only friend. You don't know what pain is, but I'll teach you. If you lay a fucking finger on my poodle's pretty head, put the fucking poodle in the basket.
Hey, man, that's all right. That is all right.
I felt like I was there
That's all
at
right.
a musical
Silence
watching
of the
that
Lambs,
scene.
the musical.
I like the when it did that. The moaning in the movie.
I did not like it
classic.
at first, and then when you just played it, that is hilarious.
That is really good.
That's great.
Okay.
That's funny.
All right, listen to this. I noticed that Channel 9 has arrived, Anthony.
Oh, just in time.
Channel 9 has arrived.
I forgot they were here
And why don't we
today.
turn down all the XM radios
Oh, please.
so they don't get to hear the C word song?
How great was the thing where he talks about the fingernail? She climbed halfway up. Oh, that was
failed.
Very funny. He sounded a little like Dr. Evil at the beginning of the
Yeah.
song, but kind of
Well,
got into it.
Before we do the If I Could Smell Her C,
Yeah.
which is a very famous part of the movie as
Oh,
well.
of course.
Which you want to hear maybe In the Dark with a Maniac? That's a pretty good scene from Silence of the Lambs.
Is it?
Well, unless you see another one you like better.
Are you a size 14 any good?
I don't know.
Size
We didn't. I
14?
didn't try. I didn't check that one out.
Can't believe they didn't say anything about a fat person.
Radio's off. Thank you.
Are you a size 14?
Oh, smash that cast into the back of the head like Bundy.
I kind of like the Buffalo Bill vocals.
Oh, you want to
Hey,
try?
are you a size 14?
You want to try that one?
Are you about a size 14? Yeah.
All right, let's try.
Buffalo Bill again.
Are you a size 14?
I want to hear that dumb song all day in my head now.
All right, here we go. Are you about a size 14?
Superficial people, I don't think looks matter. Some folks weigh 100 pounds, but I want someone fatter. I want a girl who'll fit me to a T. A woman who'll look good on me. Say, are you about a size 14? Are you about a size 14? In order to get victims, you've got to lie and trick them. So I put my arm inside a sling. I got her in my sights, she's appropriately fat. I'll wait for her to notice me, I hope she fed her cat. She's perfect, yes, but one more thing remains yet to be seen. Is she about a size 14? She'll see me with this couch, I'll get her in the van. I'll punch her in the face and drive away, and that's the plan. I'll cut off all her skin and wear it like a dress. I'll dump her in the ocean, let the cops clean up the mess. Are you about a size 14? Are you about a size 14? If you want to find the one, you need a girl who weighs a ton. And she's also gotta be naive. I'll keep her in a well. You'll never ever find her. I'll tuck my dick between my legs, you'll think it's a vagina. I'll look just like a girl. By golly, I'll have fun. But for now, be quiet. Shh, don't make a sound, 'cause here she comes.
Can I give you a hand with that? You look a little handicapped.
She's coming towards the van. I'll ask her to get in. I'll check her tag, and if she fits, I'll cut up all her skin. Are you about a size 14? Are you about a size 14? My hobby's include sewing. If you like me, let's get going. And I'll put you in a hole where you can scream. I'll bet you she's a size 14. I'm looking for a size 14. She brought this on herself because she offered me her help, and she's an idiot for trusting me. Are you about a size 4? His plan was worth the wait. He saw her in his trunk. She took the bait, and now she's out of luck.
This is great. This is great stuff, man.
Would you?
I want to hear. I want to hear In the Dark with a Maniac.
All right.
That was a classic scene from Silence of the
This
Lambs.
is, Clarice, Buffalo Bill, and Catherine.
And Catherine, yes, as
Be an extravaganza.
That's right. It's Silence of the Lambs, the musical. The radios are down, right?
Yes, they're all down.
All right, because we're doing an interview with Channel 9, and they're gonna be rolling B-roll soon.
No audio on In the Office.
No audio whatsoever, right? Okay, because it looks like that reporter would be very offended.
Which one? The one with the blonde hair?
Yeah. I recognize her. I forgot her name. Pat something, I think.
Sally Jesse?
She about a size 14.
That head shape.
All right, let's check this out. In the Dark with a Maniac.
Who turned out the lights? I can't see a thing. Don't wanna play games with this sick ding-a-ling.
These goggles I'm wearing make everything green. I can practically touch her without being seen.
I'm creeping around in the dark with a maniac. Can't see him, can't hear him. I'm practically blind as a bat. Betcha he'll make me the latest addition to all of the girls he's whacked. Even though I'm real thin and the rest of his victims were fat. Is he here? Is he there? I can't tell if he's near, so I hope he can't see me. I'm shaking with fear. Should've shot him before he could give me his card.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me real hard.
I must have been crazy for coming here solo. I need reinforcements.
Let's play Marco Polo.
I'm creeping around in the dark with a maniac.
Oh, thank goodness I'm safe.
I can't shoot you unless I can see you, so turn on the light.
I've been in here for days.
Be lucky to leave here alive with your brains intact. Let's both act our age and behave, and we'll have a fair fight.
Get me out of this basement, you dumb fucking bitch.
Hold your horses, I'm trying, I can't find the switch.
She was tracking a killer, well look who she found. Now I'm pulling the trigger, so don't turn around.
This guy is pure evil right down to the core. His home's filled with corpses and poodles and gore. She's creeping around in the dark with a maniac. No
All right. It's okay.
That was the 3-part vocals.
Yeah, a little confusing. The music was a little loud in that one, but all right. I think we're time for the showstopper.
Opie.
We're going to go to track 2. The radios are off, right, guys? All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
And we want to warn the ladies. C-word alert. C-word alert. C-word alert.
Why are you warning them? Just so they don't hear it and think it's their husbands calling them?
Well, women get very offended by this word, and so I'm going to give them a little heads up. I'm basically telling my mom to turn off the radio.
Good boy.
All right. If I Could Smell Her Sea, sung by Dr. Lecter himself. Hold on to your hats, kids.
Now, what did Miggs say to you? Multiple Miggs in the next cell. He hissed at you. What did he say?
He said, I can smell your cunt.
I see. I myself cannot.
If I could smell her cunt, she'd help me taste humanity again. And if I promised not to eat her, then perhaps she'd even be my friend. I could smell her cunt. I could smell her cunt. If I could undo who I am, I'd snap my fingers, brand new man. I want to smell her bearded clam, I almost can. Trapped behind this pane of glass, a man who makes a taste and class. I'm sitting on my bony ass, and now this woman. I'd like to tell her I don't care, but something in her eyes. I'd like to tell her life's not fair, the smell between my thighs. Lonely, lonely lunatic, I want to know what makes her tick. If only she would let me pick her pretty brain. I want a new relationship, the kind that challenges my wit, the kind that doesn't leave behind a bloody stain. I can smell her heart. She'd help me find the man I used to be. And if I promised not to serve her as an entree, she'd be friends with me. I could smell her. Smell her cunt. If I can help us solve this case, perhaps they let me leave this place for one that has a bit more space. I want to see a tree. Lonely, lonely lunatic, I'm charming, but I'm also sick. I need an audience for my stick. Perhaps it could be she. I could do it all again. I'm using camouflage. Erase the
rotting in this cell. Feels a lot like I'm in hell. If only I could smell her coat. If I could smell her.
Haunting.
It had its moments. The guy's got to learn how to mix a little bit. Turn down the music a bit and turn up the vocals. That would help his little musical,
his venture.
I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between that and like a real good musical.
Right.
Like that seems like, all right, I'd go see that. I laughed, I cried.
See, the
I left with
showstopper.
jizz in my hair.
The showstopper should have been, put the effing lotion in the basket. But there you have it.
Who knew?
So there it is, The Silence of the Lambs, the musical, and we'll put a link up on foundrymusic.com and opieandanthony.com.
Wait a minute. James Gum just got you. Jamie Gum. James.
All right, and Ben is running block. Ben is brilliant. He's been talking to Pat Collins for the last 20 minutes, so she didn't hear any of that crap.
What are they discussing? Whose head is more misshapen? Ugh.
All right.
Those are fine glasses.
You could
too.
smell her.
Why did Channel 9 send her? She's
don't
not
know.
going to get us.
Maybe she
at
doesn't
all.
understand our program, I don't
She's
think.
going to be horrified.
You think she's going to do some welding with those glasses when she's finished? Those are awful. Those are horrible Richard Speck glasses.
Don't look at the sun with those on. It'll burn right through your head.
All right.
Oh, she really stinks.
Ben, what's going on out there?
Yeah, what's that moonhead doing?
Yeah, what's going on? You were speaking with the Channel 9 people?
Yeah, no, they're just they want to get ready for the story. They're going to come in and do some shots, and they know that Jim's a part of the festival, so they're going to interview you guys after the show.
What was she doing? Was she looking at your hair, asking where the fan is?
Nice sweatshirt, Gold's Jim.
Oh,
very original. Did Dice buy that for you?
You know what? He did give this to me.
I'm sure Dice
that is
got that.
the worst sweatshirt I've ever seen.
But I
You
dressed
attack
for
my hair.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
When you hang with Dice, though, he buys you stuff.
We got.
No, he doesn't. He got it for free and he gave it to me.
Oh, actually, he doesn't really buy stuff. He makes like deals with these stores.
That's what happened. We went into a store. He goes, "Come shopping with me." So me and Opie go with him, and we walked into some sporting store,
right around
sports
here,
apparel store,
Sports Authority or something like that.
And he picks out clothes for us. Yeah, I'm gonna get. I got some of these. You guys should have one. And he hands us these Everlast
huge black
pullover sweatshirts with hoods,
right?
And the pockets in the front, that you could touch your own hands together in the pockets. Yeah, that's pretty good. And he brings them up to the counter. He's like, "How much?" And the person's like, "The price is right on there." He rings it up, and it was something like $120. He's like, "I'll give you 50." And then he argues with the guy. You're not in India. You're here in the USA. You pay the price that's on the tag. Nah. I ain't paying no more than $70. Ow! And that's it. And he bargains back and forth. And eventually, and they come back, they give him the bread.
He doesn't let us pick out what we want to wear, though. It has to be extra, extra large sweatshirts that we haven't worn since we bought them.
I don't wear those.
Mine's in the bottom of my drawer.
Can I have it?
Yeah, it would definitely fit you.
The irony of Jim's shirt is that he's probably never seen the inside of a Gold's Gym.
There's a point. It would actually be, if I wore a shirt saying I'm black and I'm proud, it would be more accurate than me wearing a Gold's Gym shirt. And by the way, what time is the Velociraptor doing the interview?
Oh, wow.
Dude, the cameraman's in the other room.
Yeah, he's already
right?
shooting B-roll. He's shooting all
They're
the
hearing
meters and
all of that.
stuff.
Are they listening?
Yeah.
Hi.
Good job.
Oh, he's shooting that
important shot.
Oh, it's turned down in there.
The shot of the meters.
I just got the word in my headphones. Do they talk to you, Opie, from the other booth?
Oh, well, no, because I'm in another jack.
No, but you could talk to everybody individually.
I don't do this jack. I do that jack.
Oh, everybody except Opie?
Yeah.
Can you tell me how big a boy you are?
Yeah, they can talk to.
Yeah,
into your
occasionally
ear?
they pop in on my ear and tell me stuff.
He's in your ear?
Yeah, he's in my ear.
What's he say?
What are you doing later? Hi. Oh, the light just came on. Wow.
This is what Anthony hears.
Do you have a big cock?
Monster ain't sweeping through the area.
I can smell your B-roll.
Oh, this is going to be this footage that they're going to use here at the studios of XM Satellite Radio, and then they'll show the screen that's broken with the phone calls on it, and they'll show the guys in the booth, the back of their heads,
Yeah.
And then they'll come in here.
Which
and
they're about
show
to do,
us.
Anthony. They're about to do that. Why don't we take a break?
Oh, yeah?
Is there anything you want to hear going into break?
What about the WoW song?
The WoW song?
It's freezing out, but it's Wednesday.
All right, we'll do the.
It's only freezing in certain areas of the United States.
By the way, Jim,
Good point.
That was my Marian comeback about your sweatshirt. It's like a Marian comeback.
I know.
Nice sweatshirt.
Look at that hair. Well, what about your hair?
Yeah, exactly.
That's our comeback. The Marian comeback.
All right, this is a Ben pick.
You look like a retard. You look like a retard.
What about you, retard?
I think you're a retard.
Wait, Ben, this isn't going to work.
Why not, Ope?
Oh, okay, it'll work.
Getting some glitches fixed here.
All right.
Steve.
was walking down the street, and some construction guy was shouting at me, "Hey, show me your cans!" So I did. And he plummeted 17 floors and was impaled on a forklift. But my tits looked great.
Please, wow responsibly. A public service announcement of the Opie and Anthony Show.
100 channels of crystal clear digital audio. XM satellite radio. Radio to the power of X.
Welcome to the Opie and Anthony. Ooh, it's in my shoes. Ramon, clean this up.
Oh, you got to do that, man. Yeah, do that.
Oh.
We're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. No. We're inviting Channel 9 into the studio to
here we are.
To film some B-roll. And don't make it obvious, dude. We'll talk about it in a minute. You got to do that, though.
Yeah.
All right, very good. And I guess Pat Collins from Channel 9 is going to be interviewing us right after the show, Anthony.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. It is the O&A virus spreading slowly but surely across America, thanks to XM satellite radio. We're just really kind of screwing off today because there wasn't much in the news. So
They're fleeing the interview.
So
They're fleeing the interview.
So we're just kind of making things up as we go along here today, and the phones kind of don't work, and but we're still having a good time, right?
Rolling along.
Know what we can play here, Anthony?
What?
We're getting all the stuff from our old show back, slowly but surely, thanks to the listeners.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the listeners really helping out the new version of the Opie and Anthony Show. I mean, every day, my email is filled with things that we could use on the show that we used to have. Dude, don't make it obvious, though. Right. Because it has to happen.
You can't stop looking.
Oh, yeah.
Let's play, hey, guess what?
All right. So, I got the Orson Wells outtake, Anthony. Ooh. It's one of our favorite things of all time.
What a prick this guy was.
Yeah.
What a complete prick. He did a lot of commercials, especially at the end of his career. He did a lot of voiceover work. He had that voice, that low voice. And he would do commercials for anything. This guy was pretty much a whore. But he still had this attitude like he was the master thespian. And he'd bring the attitude into the studio with him when he's recording these commercials and treat these poor engineers that are making nothing like crap. Just treat them like garbage. And this is a couple of examples of that. They thought he was doing Shakespeare over here. He's doing commercials for peas.
Yeah, frozen peas.
Frozen peas.
And what else was hamburgers or something?
Hamburger, chopped meat, fish sticks.
Yeah.
Beans.
This was obviously at the end of his career.
Yeah, at the end of his career. It was awful.
He was just voicing commercials in a studio somewhere in England, I think.
Big, bloated mess that he was, too.
Yeah,
At that time in his life, he was just so fat. You could see him on those Dean Martin roasts. He was doing commercials and Dean Martin roasts. Don't touch it. Don't even look at it. He was doing those Dean Martin roasts, and he'd sit back in the chair drinking. And when he would tilt his head back and do one of those big fake guffaws, his whole body would shake and the dais would shake. I remember watching those. Mm-hmm. So he's just a big, fat, bloated, miserable man.
Very miserable at the end of his life. So we got the outtakes of him doing a commercial and just berating the guy in the booth.
Here's the shot they're going to use. Opie and Anthony.
Yeah,
because I'm being very animated when I'm talking about that fat fuck. Can you read my lips? Fuck. Did they get that, or they have to bleep
they
it?
got that, and they're very happy they
got
that
There'll be no sound
on
this. There'll be no sound on this.
He might have a microphone hooked up there.
Nah,
that might be a microphone right there. I don't know.
All, it's a mic on a camera, but it's not really. They can't really use that. It's not like the quality.
You're not allowed to talk?
Yeah, I'm taking feed from the board.
All right, calm down, dude.
Oh, it's coming from the board? You're hooked up? So there is sound.
Oh, great. So,
oops.
Yeah,
right,
no,
well,
they'll
use that anyway.
Well, thanks for telling us, Steve and Ben.
I didn't know.
I thought it was just some B-roll that they were going to use to, Oh, and I fucking said fuck.
That's not good.
No.
All right, so here's the outtake. And we'll stop it as we go here, right?
Let's listen.
So who is he mad at? He's mad at the guy that's the engineer, producing the commercial, and then he's mad at the guy that wrote the copy for the commercial.
Yeah, there's some guy that wrote the copy, the producer. There's a couple of people in there, and he's just angry at everybody. It's not worth his time to even be there. This should be a run in, run out, and they kind of want him to work at it a little bit, and he's just a prick.
All right, here's Orson Wells.
We know a remote farm in Lincolnshire where Mrs. Buckley lives. Every July, peas grow there. Do you really mean that?
Yeah, so in other words, I'd start half a second late.
Don't you think you really want to say July over the snow? Isn't that the fun of it?
If you can make it almost when that shot disappears, it'll make my...
I think it's so nice that you see a snow-covered field and say every July peas grow there. We know a remote farm in Lincolnshire where Mrs. Buckley lives. Every July, peas grow there. We aren't even in the fields, you see.
Yeah.
We're talking about them growing, and she's picked them.
Yeah.
On what?
In July.
I don't understand you, then. What must be over for July?
When we get out of that snowy field.
When I was out, we were onto a can of peas, a big dish of peas when I said in July.
See, what they're doing...
They're syncing up video, right?
Yeah, they're syncing up video. They have like a video screen that he's watching, and he's doing the voiceover for the commercial.
Yeah.
So I guess it goes from a snowy field. Why are we on the snowy field? And it goes to a big bowl of peas, and he's angry that his copy has him reading that they're talking about the peas when they're still on the snowy field. He's just angry, and he starts getting more and more snippy with these people.
Yeah, let's continue.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, always. I'm always past that. Yes. Well, that's about where I say in July.
Could you emphasize a bit in July?
Why? That doesn't make any sense. Sorry. There's no known way of saying an English sentence in which you begin a sentence with in and emphasize it. Get me a jury and show me how you can say in July, and I'll go down on you.
Wow. Get me a jury.
Get me a jury.
Well, there's monster rain coming here in Lancashire. The monster rains come every winter. We must all run. Look, see, I'm already under the porch with my pants down, and Jimmy's not here yet. Where's Jimmy Norton? Every spring, after the snow thaws, the monster rains come. Look, I've got a little dick in my mouth, and he's not doing anything for me. You don't say put it in my mouth. Find me a jury. I'll go down on you. This guy is just nasty. He's just a nasty guy. In, but I do agree with him. Why would you say in July?
In July.
In July. In July. In July.
He did War of the Worlds and Citizen Kane, and now he's hawking peas to people with bad teeth. I don't blame him for being unhappy.
That Monster Rain thing is good.
Monster Rain. Here in Lancashire, we're always under the porch, looking for a little playmate. Put your hand out under the porch. You could feel the monster rains soaking your hand and something else soaking your face.
All right, let's
hear a little more of them.
Yeah, why not?
That's just idiotic, if you'll forgive me by saying so. That's just stupid. In July. I'd love to know how you emphasize in July. Impossible. Meaningless.
I think all they were thinking about was that they didn't want to.
He isn't thinking.
Orson, can we just do one last
Yeah?
one? It was my fault. I said in July. If you can leave every July.
You didn't say it. He said it. Your friend. Every July? No, you don't really mean every July.
It is.
But that's bad copy. It's in July. Of course it's every July. Too much directing around here. Norway. Fish fingers, Findus, Norway.
Now he's selling fish sticks.
Oh, now he's
now
on
he
the
goes
fish sticks?
to selling fish sticks.
What's wrong with every July?
I don't know.
doesn't
He
have to
didn't
be
like
perfect.
it. You know why? The mistake was it was never in July. It was every July. And that could be emphasized. Every July. But I guess someone screwed up on his copy, and he kind of got used to saying in, so now he didn't like every either. He's just angry that it was changed at all. The incompetence here. Amazing, you fucking limeys. What's wrong with you? And then he's right on to hawking fish sticks.
We know a certain fjord in Norway, near where the cod gather in great shoals. There, Jan Stangeland. Shit.
Fraction more on that shows thing, because you roll it around very nicely.
Yeah, roll it around, and I have no more time. You don't know what I'm up against. Because it's full of things that are only correct because they're grammatical, but they're tough on the ear. You see, this is a very wearying one. It's unpleasant to read. Unrewarding.
Unrewarding. Your life is unrewarding.
He's talking about fish sticks, and it's unrewarding.
Fish sticks.
Right.
Of course it's unrewarding.
What an idiot.
What an ass.
And he's trying to make these lousy breaded fish sticks sound great. There's a fjord where the cod gather in great shoals. There's a cardboard box in a freezer section of a supermarket with cardboard-tasting fish sticks. My life is hell. It's awful what this guy's life came down to.
Because Findus freeze the cod at sea and then add a crumb crisp coating. That's tough, crumb crisp coating. I think, no, because of the way it's written, you need to break it up, because it's not as conversationally written. What?
Take crumb
out. Good. Here under protest is beef burgers.
Now he's going on to burgers. Crumb crisp coating, it's too much. Take crumb out. He's like rewriting the copy for this poor guy. He's just sitting there. He's got to listen to this guy yelling at him. God knows how many quid he made a week.
He's making
doing
nothing.
this commercial.
He's got Orson Wells berating him.
One of the great actors of of olden times, of our time. We will serve no wine before it's time. Remember, he was hawking the wine. Very good, Jimmy. Yeah. And there he is in the studio trying to hawk fish sticks. Crisp crumb coating, too much. Too much. Now he's on to beef.
There's a sled with crisp crumb coating on it.
Crumb coating. Breadcrumbs fall like snowflakes on these fish sticks. My selling fish sticks. Somebody kill me. It's awful. Poor guy.
We know a little place in the American far west where Charlie Briggs chops up the finest prairie-fed beef and tastes... This is a lot of shit, you know that.
He's just miserable.
That is awful. He just knew where his life was then. You know, Citizen Kane was well in his past when he's hawking beef. We know a man in the plains that hacks up cows. Didn't it sound awful the way he said it? He butchers, shoves a bolt through their stupid cow heads, which I wish someone would do to me now. Selling hamburgers.
I went backwards. Let's try that again.
where Charlie Briggs chops up the finest prairie-fed beef and tastes. This is a lot of shit, you know that. You want one more? More on what, beef?
You missed the first beef, actually, completely.
What do you mean missed it?
You're emphasizing prairie-fed.
But you can't emphasize beef. That's like he's wanting me to emphasize in before July. Come on, fellas, you're losing your heads. I wouldn't direct any living actor like this in Shakespeare. Well, you do this. It's impossible.
Orson, you did 6 last year, and by far and away the best, and I know the reason.
The right reading for this is the one I'm giving it.
Oh, the moment.
I spent 20 times more for you people than any other commercial I've ever made. You are such pests. Now, what is it you want? In your depths of your ignorance, what is it you want? Whatever it is you want, I can't deliver because I just don't see it.
That was absolutely fine. It really was.
He just writes them off as pests.
And then he just walks out of the studio.
Dude, he directed Citizen Kane. I mean, he knows how to direct. He's not some idiot, and I'm glad he's telling these ad hoc faggots how to do something. Good for Orson Welles. You pests. Exactly.
In the depths of your ignorance. Oh, I wouldn't direct a living actor in Shakespeare. Okay, what are we doing? The fish sticks or the peas?
Yeah. In July.
In July.
Good for him.
Alas, poor dead cow. I knew him. Poor bastard.
Well, there you have it. Well,
there it is.
We got the Orson Welles back on our show. Cool.
Yes, that will be referring to forever and ever now.
Oh, yeah, now that we got it out there again.
Coating. What do I remove? The coating? Crumb crisp. No, that doesn't sound good. Crumb coating without the crisp. No, coating. I can't remove that. That would be stupid. Just babbles on and on.
Depths of your ignorance.
The depths of your ignorance.
Hey, Rob, what's going on? Hey, Rob. Hey, Rob? We lose Rob?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Hello.
Hey, man. Okay, I learned that if Ashley stays on the same pants, she's going to be on Crack Hole Confessions in about a year.
Oh, Ashley? Good old Ashley. Yeah, we got that update. If you're just tuning in the program, you can listen to the update during the replay, the mother-daughter thing from yesterday.
All day long.
Yes? He was trying to get us.
You're trying to get us?
Yeah.
Oh, and he couldn't hang up right?
He couldn't even hang up right.
Idiot.
He couldn't hang up his phone.
All right, should we play What Do We Learn? Or
what an educational program we had today.
Or could we take a break?
This was like Sesame Street.
You want to talk to Pat Collins? Well, you're sitting there with the headphones on. You got the microphone in front of you.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Hi.
Hello.
She's going to be...
Can we all sing the Sesame Street theme? 35 years. Yes, I'd like to hear you guys do it.
Educational program.
I know
today.
it is.
We do what did you learn on the Opie and Anthony show at the end of every show, and you'll be amazed the education that people get from this program.
Yeah, Pat Collins is from Channel 9.
They learn.
And when is this going to air? Tomorrow?
It's tomorrow night. Your piece is tomorrow night because we're promoting, in addition to your show here on Satellite Radio, your appearance at the New York Comedy Festival. And Jim, you're going to be part of it too.
The passion of O&A.
Yes, we want to know a little bit about that. Going to take on Mel Gibson?
No.
Be careful.
Actually, I think our show is a little more disturbing than the movie was.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
They're not eligible for a Golden Globe Award. They would be in the foreign language category, but the Golden Globe Committee, said, no, you can't be in the Best Picture category because it's in Latin and Aramaic. 2 languages not frequently spoken in our country, and obviously not by the Golden Globe Committee.
Did you like that movie?
Actually, I did not.
I hated that movie.
No, I did not. No, I know we're going to get mail on this, and including from my mother and yours probably. No, I didn't.
I went with my dad. He cried through the whole movie. He absolutely loved it. But I thought it was just over the top. It's like, all right, we get what's going on here.
I know, exactly. And also for people who do not know their Bible, and that would be lots of people, he did not put the events on the film in its proper historic context. You have to understand the period of the time in terms of how that world felt about the Jews of that day and the role that they played, and they were feared by the Romans. And of course, Pontius Pilate was in a political sticky wicket because if he had sided with the disciples of Christ and with Jesus himself, he could have lost his job. So, politically, this guy was in the hot seat. So I thought that Mel
Losing
Field,
his job over religious controversy?
I know.
Wow.
How contemporary.
That's interesting.
So he was...
That doesn't happen, does it?
Right. And Opie, and I don't know, Anthony, if you saw it too, it was... And we see a lot of violent... My line of work as a film critic, see a lot of violent movies. But I thought it was really over the top. Like you say, we get it. We understand how brutal... I think crucifixion in general is believed to be a horrific method of death. I don't think we have to see every last
little detail.
Yes. However, amazing box office. But the big question will be how the Oscar committee will decide to treat Passion of Christ.
I'm waiting for the video game to come out.
Yes, well, I think you have a long wait.
Also popular now, making video games out of movies. Where's that one?
Now, is Michael Moore going to go for Best Picture because his stupid facts are being called into question? So now the Best Documentary probably won't happen. So now did he play it right before the election to kind of sneak his way out of being called out on his facts, and now he's going to go for
Fahrenheit
Best Picture?
9/11, because you can't win a Golden Globe because it's a documentary, and they don't have a documentary.
They don't
give them the Oscars.
Right. Yeah. No, it's Golden Globe as well.
Golden Globe, yeah.
Yes. You can't. They don't hand out documentary prizes. On the other hand, is
the
just
Oscars
pointing
do.
out the Oscars do.
Yeah.
But he having won an Oscar for Bowling for Columbine feels, well, no, I want to step this up. I want to be in the Best Picture category. Not a chance.
I think it's because his facts are going to be called into question, and he'd be embarrassed at being called out on it not being an accurate documentary, and he's going to go, no, I didn't want it to be a documentary. I wanted it to be kind of you understand? I think he kind of played it before the election just to kind of give himself an unembarrassing out.
Right. I think that's a good point. And if people who saw the film, when he ambushed several of the members of Congress and said, would you send your son or nephew or whatever? And one congressman said he doesn't have any sons serving, but it turns out that his kids were like 10 and 12. And he then went on to say to Michael Moore, but my 2 nephews are serving in Iraq, but that didn't make it onto the screen. And I know that's sort of a newsy fine point, but it's a very important one, I think, in terms of his point that nobody in the families of congressmen go into service. Well, here's a guy, and I can't remember the congressman's name, but I think Jim's got a good point that I think
he does.
Yeah. Yes, he does.
You read the Roger and Me facts.
Yeah,
everything he did was backwards.
Yes, he does.
He screwed up the timelines on purpose, and you're presenting that disingenuously. He's not making documentaries.
Hey, you do know what show you came on, don't you?
Yes, I do. Just
I thought maybe you made a mistake and we're supposed to be on Imus this morning, and then all of a sudden you're in here.
Yeah, what's your opinion on the Opie and Anthony show? What have you heard?
Well, we hear all kinds of things. I think the big question will be, now that you're on satellite radio and you can get away with everything out there, and anything out there, is what are your limits? And some days, or will you be outrageous? I mean, you are outrageous and very funny, but I think don't you think the pressure's on more than it was when you were confined by the FCC?
Hey, I like that question. Sometimes you do feel the pressure.
I don't think the pressure's on as much as it was when we were on commercial radio, tell you the truth. I think the fact that everybody's thinking, oh my God, there's no limits now, they could be as outrageous as they want, it sort of takes away from being outrageous. If you can get away with murder, pretty much. I think it's a lot easier here than it is on regular radio, where they're so strict, and the restrictions were coming down even harder toward the end of our tenure over there on commercial radio, that I think it was easier to be outrageous, easier to want to be outrageous on regular radio.
Do you hear back from your listeners as much here as you did when you were on? Yeah,
definitely. They're loving the new show because we could just speak openly. That's what they're more into than anything else. They don't really care about the stunts as much as we thought at the time. But they just like the show because we're just openly speaking about adult subjects.
What's the hottest adult subject you think right now?
The hottest adult subject?
Yeah, don't say politics. That's boring. That's over.
We do talk politics on the show as well.
Yeah, but what's the
hottest?
The hottest sexual subject would be, I guess, I don't know. It seems to be
well, how about that woman who's
a lot of underage?
How about
underage
the woman,
sex?
Yeah, but yes, with an overage woman. It's the 8-year-old boyfriend of the lady in wherever she is.
We haven't even discussed that. We haven't even discued that news story.
Yeah,
you should.
I know.
You ought to.
We were going to, but then you walked into the studio and you messed up our show.
Tune in tomorrow. Underage sex.
After the passion of Christ, it's hard to talk about such a hot story like that.
Oh God. That's horrible. Well, she's obviously a kook. I think that's what we see. And now she's blaming the little boy for coming on to her, I guess.
Right.
And the boy's 8 years old.
Yeah.
She wrote him a letter. Dude, I'm not an expert or a pedophile, but if you're going to do it, keep it under your hat. Don't write the kid evidence, in letters, and here's the pictures we took. She just deserved, she has to get caught. And
Maybe he came down in some nice garanimals, Had a nice little car he was playing with, and he was coming on to her.
She is a psychopath. You can look at her and just say...
Of course she's a lunatic.
I'm sure her husband's got to be proud. Look at his friends at work. Yeah. Him and McGreevy's wife should hang out. I don't know. What did you do wrong? I don't know. How about you?
He's got so much to offer, more than you. I'm like, an 8-year-old boy has more to offer than I do. Right. Fantastic.
He listened when I talked.
Oh, that's the end of our music.
Nah, we got a few more seconds here. 5 seconds,
4?
that's it?
3, 2?
No, a little more
1?
than that.
No, we got more time.
We're going to do an interview with Pat Collins from Channel 9 News, and it's going to run tomorrow night?
Yes, it is.
At what time?
It's going to be the 10 o'clock news. You'll be on about the 10:20 break, something like that.
All right,
Good.
very cool.
Very good.
And I guess we'll get out of here.
Yes,
that's what we got to do now. And stay tuned for the replay, a brand new Monster Range song.
Oh, yeah.
And also an update from the mother-daughter thing from yesterday. Right?
Hot.
All right. We're out of here.
Bye.
We're counting down now.
This is how we stretch.
That's very Sesame Street.
I know.
5, 4, 3, 2.
See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.
How do you propose we get an entire nation to sit through a massive dick joke?
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Coming up next on Opie and Anthony, Jim Norton sings.
Forget me not, you sightless twat. Your dog just shit on my rug.
Thought that was pretty fucking funny, didn't you?
How's that for a sketch?
The Opie and Anthony Show.
You don't do sketches, stupid.
I was walking down the street, and some construction guy was shouting at me, "Hey, show me your cans!" So I did. And he plummeted 17 floors and was impaled on a forklift. But my tits looked great.
Please, wow responsibly. A public service announcement of the Opie and Anthony Show.
It's the O&A virus.